Can you hear me?
I here.
Hey, what's going on?
Just oh
Just in time. We're already
fucking
live right now. Just FYI.
yeah. Well, I made it. I made it. Don't work in the video game industry, kids. They just ruthlessly crunch you without paying you for it, and you'll work weekends. All right.
All right.
We get the Bart Star jersey there.
Yeah, man. Playing Dallas.
I didn't know you had a Star jersey.
I did. So not only was the Ice Bowl a week ago or 2 weeks ago, it was also Bart Starr's birthday earlier this week. And what better jersey to wear against the Dallas Cowboys than Bart Starr himself? The original Cowboy
I
killer,
like it.
man.
I like it.
He
Yeah,
got the long sleeve.
I'm
Look at
representing with my Showtime shirt.
look at these jerseys what they used to wear back in the day. Like long sleeves and shit.
And the video just got all weird. Like
Yeah,
sound cut out,
same.
and then the video went
Same that went like
hyperspeed.
real
But
fast.
now it
Yeah.
seems normal again.
All right. Hey, how about
Yeah.
we're gonna have kickoff here in a couple minutes.
Uh,
So
yeah.
let's well let me go through and do a screen share on this real quick. Let's see. From the beginning. All right. Then with some bold
Got my
predictions.
context gaming hat on, representing.
I thought about putting mine on today. I did, but with the Bart Starr jersey, the old school Packer logo at it just had to happen. I think Rashawn Gary gets two sacks
It looks
today.
good. God, I hope so. All right.
Let's
Well, I'm
see.
halfway to this one being correct. He officially is in the
hmm
lineup today.
hmm I did see in the pregame that he might be on a little bit of a snap count, but I'm hoping that's not the case. He'll have all offseason to test that hamstring and recover it, so might as well just let him loose. My Boulder, I think the defense holds Dallas down to 21 points today.
I mean,
Joe,
if we do that, we've got a hell of a good shot at winning this.
we're gonna have to,
Uh,
I think, to have a
They
shot.
are the best offense in the league, though. They average 30 points a game, so
Yep,
that would definitely be an accomplishment.
tall task. Jair is active today, which should help. He looked really good in pre-games, didn't seem limited at all. He'll be shadowing CD a lot, I'm sure, but Corey Ballantyne will also probably be covering CD at times too when Dallas once played
See,
mismatch.
I had the thought that with Alexander not being 100%, I wonder if it makes sense to put him on like Brandon Cooks, shut down their number two, and then you're constantly doubling CD with Ballantyne and a safety.
I
But
think I
we'll
would
see how
put
they go.
I think I'd put Jair on Gallup just because I don't want Jair running like Cooks is just a deep threat, really. I don't want
Dude,
Jair.
Cooks has got like 8 touchdowns this year. He's been doing good.
Yeah. You're bolder. I like this one. I think Nixon could have a really good game too. Kayshawn Nixon makes a game-changing play in both defense and special teams. We got to play a complete game against Dallas if we want to win today. And defense and special teams, Nixon can certainly do his part.
Yeah. Well, here on this one, I want to say one quick thing. Nixon, I think he's had some nice returns over the last month or so, but just hasn't really busted the big one. So I think the return opportunity is there. And as far as defense goes, um, I was playing this game in Madden last night and just played the wildest game I've ever had. Like, I'm playing all pro difficulty, and I picked off Dax 6 times.
Wow.
Just crushed them, and it reminded me, dude led the NFL in interceptions last year. Yes, he's having a hell of a year this year, but the opportunity is there. If we pressure him, he has shown in the past he'll throw up balls for grabs.
I think we're definitely have to generate some turnovers today if we want to win. My boldest prediction is I think it's going to be a one-score game with 2 minutes left in the game, and we're still in it. We still have a shot to win it. Whether we win or not, I don't know, but I think we'll be hopefully, knock on wood, we won't get blown out early in this game. So
Well, hey, my boldest plays right into your boldest. And I'll be upfront, full disclosure. I don't think we're pulling out the W today. It's a very talented Dallas team we're going against. But if we're making bold predictions, I'm going bold here, and I say that Jordan Love, he gets his first, like signature play.
Mhm.
Thinking like Aaron Rodgers doing that sideline pass to Jared Cook against Dallas in 2016, something like that, to lead us to the victory.
Well,
That'd be pretty sweet.
I added this in this week. He's going to have lots of weapons to choose from. So these are all the weapons he's got available to him this today. We got Jane Reed, Christian Watson back, Romeo Dobbs, Dante Van Wicks, Embo Mountain. I think Malik Heath is inactive. He's a healthy scratch. And on the other side, Jones, Taylor, Musgrave, Kraft, and Ben Sims. The way Wicks has been playing, the way Mountain's been playing, with Watson the way he was playing before he got hurt, with the way Jaden Reed's been playing, man, and now Musgrave back healthy again. Man, we got some pretty nice offensive weapons for Jordan Love to throw to.
Yeah, dude, you looking at Bo Melton as number 5 right there. I I feel very confident about Bo Melton against their number 5 defensive back. Like Bo Melton could be an X factor in this game.
I think we're playing with house money really in this game. I just want Jordan Love to go out there fucking slinging it all game long. Like let's see some five wides now, like let's
Yeah,
it could be a high scoring game too. It very well could be just high scoring game, but Dallas
yeah,
has got a really good defense too, though.
yeah.
Oh,
Their
and
defense
Aaron
that
Wilson.
thrives off of pressure and turnovers. They had Duran Bland made Pro Bowl for them this year. 9 interceptions on the year, 5 of them taken back to the house. That's an NFL record. Um, and of course, Micah Parsons is one of, if not the best pass rusher in the league. So we're going to have to run a little bit to slow down that pass rush.
Yeah,
I would love to see Aaron Jones with a healthy 20-25 touches
for
total.
sure. All right. We might actually get through our key matchups before this kickoff here. So your first one, Rashawn Gary versus Terrence Steele. Yeah, this goes in with my bold prediction. Gary's gonna have to win this matchup.
Yeah, dude, Steele is like their offensive line overall very good. They've got 3 All Pros. Steele is the weak link. I read that on the year he has like a 44 as his Pro Football Focus grade when it comes to pass protection. So it listen, if Gary doesn't step up for us in this game, he's been pretty much invisible for 2 months now. Um, what are we paying the guy for?
All right. He's got to show up big today. Key matchup number two. Rasheed Walker, who's had himself a pretty nice year for the most part. Second half of the year, he's really come on pretty strong. At times, I think they move Micah Parsons all around the field, but at times he's going to be tasked with dealing with one of the league's best, if not the best, all-round, all-world defender in Micah Parsons, who's had himself another All-Pro year on that side of the ball for
Yeah,
Dallas.
yeah. I considered making the key matchup Parsons against Josh Myers because I think they'll move him inside, trying to exploit the weakest part of our line. But he's probably going to take the majority of his snaps against Walker, so
Yeah, it
should be
looks
a
like
good
we're
matchup.
gonna receive the ball first. Key matchup number three,
Start fast, baby.
Ballantyne versus Lamb. Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna see Ballantyne on Lamb at times in this game. Really tough test. Lamb's had a
Yeah,
historic season, man.
yeah, dude, like 1,750 yards, like just balling.
Crazy good. All right, I can squeeze through this real quick. Jaden Reed versus Jordan Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah, it's their slot corner. And he's, I said their outside corners, Bland and Gilmore, they're pretty good. Lewis, very poor rating this year.
and our last one is going to be Campbell versus Jake Ferguson, who's also been a really solid tight end for Dallas this year. Campbell, who might be playing in his last game as a Packer, I think, as well. So, all right, Jordan
Yeah,
Love
man, I
takes the.
think Ferguson's kind of the forgotten man, but he picks up so many first downs for them.
Oh yeah,
I
he's their
think we
go-to
need
guy.
to key in on him.
All right, we send double motion on this play. We hand the ball off to Jones. He gets nothing. Um, Back to line of scrimmage. Looking at 2nd and 10. This Dallas defense is I know their offense is the highest score in the league, but this defense is opportunistic, and they got playmakers at all three levels of the field. One player we haven't mentioned yet, who's still a game changer, is DeMarcus Lawrence. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he's been
Mm-hmm.
solid. They got Jonathan Rankins as well on that line. They got Osa Odigizua, who's been a great defensive tackle for them.
They
They
got
got
their first round pick this year, Mozzie Smith.
Yep. All right, Jordan Love back to pass. Steps up.
He's
He's gonna
got
go
time.
down. He's going
Oh,
down.
it's all right.
There's a flag though. Is this
I'm going to
probably
call that a
holding?
coverage sack because I think he had time and then there was nothing there, so he took off.
Oh, they're pointing at Dallas. Hands to the face.
No, illegal contact, so that'll be an
All
automatic
right,
first.
nice. And that was on Wicks. Yeah, legal contact on Wicks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a clear and
Easy,
obvious holding the
easy.
jersey.
Oh yeah.
Tackles him.
Well,
How's that
Dallas.
illegal contact? That's all out pass interference, man. That should have been at the spot.
All right, Jordan Love back under center. Aaron Jones single backfield. Three up top,
Dude,
one
they are
down low.
stacking the line,
Oh yeah,
Dallas.
we're gonna hand this ball off. I bet. Yep, it's gonna be a pitch play. Wow, Aaron Jones runs right into Sheed Walker. And we're gonna
Yeah,
lose two or three. Not.
Walker turned around, pushed into the backfield, and I
Mhm.
don't know if I've ever seen that. Jones actually runs into the front of Rasheed Walker because Lawrence just turns him around so bad. Man, running game, tough sledding so far.
Oh yeah.
2nd and 12.
All right, Jordan Love. He's got time. He's got time. Find
It's looking
someone.
deep.
Yes, right over the middle. Finds Dobbs. Right at the
Yeah,
50 on the Dallas Star. Yeah,
on the
second
star.
12.
All right. You're about 2 seconds ahead of me, I think.
No way. Am I really ahead of you?
Yeah. That was a nice pass by Love too. He put just the right amount of air on it. Takes a hit too. You know, I saw them calling that roughing the passer against Pat Mahomes last night. I guess Love doesn't have the cred yet. First and 10 from our own 49. Love under center.
Come on. Wow,
Good penetration.
sidearm to Bo Melton.
Yeah, that's I think it was Runyon got beat there. But Love, he gets the ball away quickly. Yeah, man, Bo Melton, I don't know. I got a feeling he could be an X factor.
Yeah, I think he will be, especially as our fifth receiver out there today.
Doing a lot of under center, single back formation.
Mm. There's a good run by Jones. First down.
That's behind Jenkins.
Yep. Watson out there on that one as well. Hey. Oh, I did forget to do I did one extra key matchup. Big one.
Oh, yeah?
LaFleur versus McCarthy, man. LaFleur's got to call a hell of a game today.
Yeah, it's interesting though. When you think about it, there's not a whole lot of player overlap from the McCarthy days anymore.
No?
You got Bakhtiari, Kenny Clark, Aaron Jones.
Another handoff to Jones. Gets a little bit of a hole, tough running, and picks up about 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, I mean those Dallas defensive linemen and linebackers pretty fast out there. He had a nice hole, but it closed up quickly. You know, it's interesting that we're playing Dallas and Dak Prescott because, like, when I look at Jordan Love's game right now, I kind of feel like his most comparable quarterback is Dak Prescott.
Yeah, probably. Wow, nice run by Jones. Nice run by Jones.
Oh,
Almost in the
yes.
red zone.
Dude, he just pushes 14 down.
Dude,
Looked like a JV kid out there.
Jones has played well in the stadium before. He had a 4 touchdown game. Arguably his best game of his entire career is in the stadium.
Well, dude, he's from El Paso, Texas. Like
Yeah.
he was specifically talking about it this week that it means a little more to him when he's playing in Texas because he wants to be able to walk the streets in the off season without hearing crap about the Cowboys.
No, we feed him. No, this is not. We feed Patrick Taylor. It looks like no, it's Jones.
Yeah, honestly, I I doubt we're going to see much Patrick Taylor today.
Probably not.
I mean, we've been riding Jones hard this past month, and he has risen to the occasion. He's got a history of injuries, but right now he's playing the bell cow role well, and it's improved the offense overall.
Are you surprised that AJ Dillon isn't active for this game? I mean, he was out with a stinger.
I assume it's from that neck stinger, right?
Yeah.
Anything with the neck, that's.
All right. Wow. Okay. I like that play. Get there.
The Musgrave?
Yeah, it's Musgrave. Welcome to the party, pal. I think you're going to see Musgrave much more involved in the game plan this week because last week he was active, but they didn't know if he was going to be like a go until basically the day or two before. So the game plan was already set and in motion by the time he was active. So I think a whole nother week, knowing that he's active, they're going to get him more involved. I can't wait to see Kraft and Musgrave out there on the field at the same time.
Yeah, Musgrave and Kraft, we're down in the red zone now. They could be pretty important in the red zone.
Tough running by Taylor. No, Emmanuel Wilson in on that one just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know. Hey, we were expecting Walker and Wicks to seal the edge there. I didn't really like that design.
Hey, man, how about
run blocking is not Walker's strength yet.
How about getting down here and punching them right in the mouth with a touchdown on this opening drive? That would be tits.
2nd and 10.
All right, we got Dobbs down low. Watson.
I could see a jet sweep going on here.
Oh, screen.
Action. Screen. Oh, that's a nice
Kraft. 5 yards. 3rd and 5. Hey, let's see what happens on this 3rd down play. But if we get close and it's 4th down, you're playing Dallas. Do you go for it early in the game, or you just try to take points? I don't know. Making that decision this early in the game could be.
It's ballsy. It would send a message to the
Let's
team.
just score a touchdown here. Just score a touchdown here and don't worry about. All right, we got all of our playmakers out there now, except for Aaron Jones. Jones is not out there.
Patrick Taylor is a decent pass blocker.
Offsides.
Yeah. Offsides.
Give us the 1st down.
Is that Lawrence?
Do not call it on us. Yes. It's on Dallas.
That's going to be a first.
That should be a first.
We were in 3rd and 5. Yep. Yeah. Got him.
Mm-hmm. Is that Lawrence? Yeah, we got Demarcus Lawrence. Hey. I want to run it. Whoa. 3rd and 2. What?
Oh, I guess to go half the distance to the goal in this situation?
Come on.
That's kind of BS.
We got Jones in there now.
I pass in this situation.
We run. 1st down. Touchdown. It's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Jones.
What a start, man. We just marched on the field. And the thing I like most about that drive is we had multiple 1st down runs that got stuffed for nothing or even for a loss, and LaFleur didn't get scared and abandon the run. He stuck with it, and it paid off.
I was watching one specific player on that, and I don't think this touchdown doesn't happen without him, Zach Tom. Man, I think Zach Tom is our future right tackle. I don't think we're moving him. I think he's staying at right tackle. He's had a great year at right tackle. He's a stalwart there now. Keep him there.
Yeah, I mean, he's essentially become that guy that like you can just forget about that position because he's got it locked down.
Yeah.
I do wonder if because he is a bit of a smaller frame, I wonder if he would be better suited to left tackle, and left tackle also is a higher value position. But it's like, do you want to mess with that mojo? He's playing so well at right tackle.
Mhm.
That's a tough
Keep him there.
offseason decision.
If it was me, I'm keeping him there at right tackle. We don't gotta worry about a right tackle for years to come. Worry about the other positions. Left tackle, maybe. I mean, maybe Sheed's still your future, but I would still.
I I'll say I've come around a bit to Rasheed Walker. Um, the analytics were giving him a lot of credit earlier than I recognized his play. Because he I will say this, despite the analytics rating him very well, like we're talking like top 3 pass blocker in the league. Well, I think
It was
every
kind of
game he's good for at least one just blow up mistake play that stands out on camera. Um, but he's been getting better about it. So I think that negates our need to draft a first round tackle, which is like that most of the year. I'm like, yeah, we're taking a tackle first round, absolutely. Now I could see us waiting to round 2, round 3.
We got 2
But I
second
do
round
still want to
picks.
push him.
Yeah. Yeah, you still need to bring competition in, especially because I mean, who knows what happens with Bach? I expect us to probably cut him, but I mean,
well, and so going back to what I was talking about, Zach Tom, his frame being more traditionally suited to left tackle. I also think that Rasheed Walker's frame is more traditionally suited to right tackle. Like you actually pointed this out to me, and I was kind of shocked to hear it because he doesn't look that big on camera. Dude is bigger than Trent Walker,
yeah, he's
both
huge.
taller and heavier.
You
He is
mean
a
you mean
big.
Trent Williams?
Yeah, sorry, Trent
Yeah, he
Williams.
is bigger than Trent Williams, which is
Yeah,
amazing to think about.
yeah. It's so I think about a guy like that, and it's like usually that'd be your right tackle, like road grader, paving the way for runs.
Mhm,
But run blocking is actually not his strength. Like
mhm.
he's a confusing player overall. But you hope that he can keep working on that technique over the offseason and really become a consistent, reliable asset for us.
Hey, that was
Because
our
like, dude, 7th round pick, that would be a fucking
steal.
steal.
That's better than Bakhtiari in the 4th round that we got him in. Too. I mean, I'm
Well,
not saying I
Bakhtiari is
don't
a
know if he's ever
potential
gonna.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's gonna ever be Bakhtiari good, but
Up 7-0
all
halfway through the first, man.
So they just showed on that ticker there that this was the longest offensive drive of our season, 7 minutes and 52 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, saving it for the playoffs. Love to see it. Also, a pretty good special teams tackle. Hey, let's
So actually, I'll say on that special teams tackle there, it started getting a little bit chippy afterward, and I
mhm.
saw we've got Alexander out on the kick coverage unit.
Do we really? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
why,
Wow.
dude? He's injured. Like, don't put him on special teams. Dak in the shotgun.
All right, 4 down
Got 3
linemen.
bunched over to the
Hand it
left.
off. That's a solid run by Dallas, picking up 5 or 6. You
Yeah,
mentioned
that was a
Devondre
good run by
Campbell.
Pollard. He pushed forward.
Um, I think Quay Walker's gonna have to play amazing today, man. Dallas has 3 All-Pros on their offensive line, huh?
Yep. And, Tyrone Smith, Zach
Tyler
Martin.
Smith and Tyler Smith.
Is
Another
Tyler Smith
run.
all pro?
Yes,
Oh, all right. Yeah.
that was their. I
Dallas
believe that
has
was their
always
first
invested in
round.
the offensive line.
I think that was their first round rookie last year, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everything's. This might be the healthiest we've been all year, really.
Yeah. No, really. We short of AJ Dillon, and Watson and Alexander not being quite 100%.
Hmm.
We this probably is the healthiest we've been all year.
All right,
3rd
third
and
and
3. This is a big
3.
one. If we could go 3 now here,
Yeah, let's get a sack or something. He's gonna run. He's gonna run. He's gonna run. Campbell, see it. He doesn't.
dude. God damn. Did you see how slow Rashawn Gary looked trying to chase after Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
Dude, he didn't even look like he was jogging. He looked like he was doing a brisk
Hey,
walk.
Carrington Valentine with good coverage on CD on that. I mean, he was locked down on that corner, and Dak was looking his way. Yeah, Dak's not known for his scrambling ability either, and Dallas is already at the 50-yard line now.
Dude, I thought Preston Smith gave nice effort there. I thought there was a
And
potential
Akbari
hold on
got
him.
got got hit hard. Make that play though. Good play. Is that McDuffie? Is he back? Yep,
Yep,
Isaiah
that's
McDuffie's back.
McDuffie.
Hey,
McDuffie is probably our surest tackler.
I hope that they saw Campbell on that play and they were like, "Get out. We're putting McDuffie in." I think Campbell's shot.
I don't know, man. When Campbell's healthy, I still think he's good. But
Campbell's
he's
out
been,
now. Yep, it's McDuffie and Quay in there.
dude. The bad thing is that like,
Good play.
yeah, like Campbell's getting older and slower, but he knows the defense. Quay Walker, like every game, there's plays where he's confused and doesn't know what he should be doing. Like he doesn't seem like a very bright guy. Like he's so fast and big, he should be amazing, but like he can't play on instinct because he doesn't know the defense.
We got Campbell back in on third down now.
See, right now, he's talking to his teammates trying to figure out what to do.
I don't like this. We got him on a tight end. He's on Ferguson. Oh, he dropped it. CD dropped it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, exactly. They attacked Quay Walker there because he didn't know what he was doing.
Well, you put
And
Quay
I don't
Walker
like that
on
we had him matched up on
fucking
CD
CD.
Lamb,
Are you serious?
which that's the staple of the Joe Barry defense, just constantly putting inside linebackers on all pro receivers.
Look, you gotta adjust a little bit. Like put Jair on him all game or something. Like, don't let a linebacker get him in on the slot. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Well, dude, I really genuinely don't understand. Like last night, I was watching the Miami KC game, and just watching Travis Kelce catch wide open passes. Like,
Oh, don't
they're
call
playing.
flag.
Whoa, come on, man! He called a fair catch.
It was also running
Thank
in.
you.
I was also worried about running into the punter too.
Yeah, I think the punter did a bit of an acting job there, but yeah, that was definitely interference with the fair catch.
He calls a
So
fair
let's hope
catch.
that's the flag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's clear and obvious.
Yep. What is that? Is that a 15-yarder?
I think so.
They better not pick this up. What is
Yeah,
there to
they're out there
discuss?
talking for a while.
Why are they talking? There's nothing to talk about. Can you hear?
Hold on.
All right. It was fair
Yeah,
catch interference. I don't know. They don't call
15.
it a lot. Is it 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. His helmet goes right into his hand. That's fair catch interference.
Yeah. Shit, what the hell was I saying before that?
I don't know. Something
Rambling.
That's just what we do.
Oh shit, that's gonna pop. I feel like I was making a good point.
You were.
Then,
You were talking about, was it Quay? You were talking about Quay, I believe.
Yeah.
We were talking about Quay and CeeDee Lamb and.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. So the fact that this has been a recurring thing throughout the year, multiple times, like so egregious that the media has brought it up in post-game pressers multiple times that we're putting inside linebackers on all pro receivers. At this point, why is there not an immediate like hot audible for when the players recognize they're in that situation, immediately change the play so that doesn't happen? And following up on that, I was talking about watching the Chiefs game last night and Travis Kelce being wide open against zones. When you have like an all-pro Hall of Fame receiver like that, why aren't you just putting a man on, just play man coverage on him every single play, and then let the rest of your defense do their other shit, whether it's man or zone, whatever they're doing. a guy like Travis Kelce, a guy like CeeDee Lamb, they should have a man stuck to them every
Every
single
play.
play.
I agree.
It doesn't make sense to me, man.
Do you remember what teams used to do against Devontae? They like the Bears like triple team him. Literally, they would triple team him to try to take him out of the game.
Man, you think he regrets forcing his way out of Green Bay?
I was just gonna text you the other day and say, do you remember when there was rumors that Devontae didn't want to play with Jordan Love and he only wanted to play with Aaron Rodgers, and that was part of the reason why he didn't want to be no part of the rebuild? You think he sees what his situation's turned into now, and he sees how good Jordan Love's balled out, sees what this offense is like, and could you imagine putting Devontae back on this fucking offense again?
Dude, if Devontae stayed, no doubt in my mind, he would set the all-time Packers touchdown receiving record.
I don't know if we could compete for the 1 seed, but I think we'd probably win the division potentially with him on our team still. I don't think we go through that same those issues that we had mid-season that the players had to work through. I think we beat Tampa. I think we beat Giants as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's been one of the encouraging things about
However,
this young team.
all right, Jordan Love. Wow, we're taking a deep shot. I don't love this.
Ooh, yeah. Love was
Looks
just
like,
he knew what he was doing at the start of that play. He didn't
yeah.
care that it was double coverage.
I will say before we get back to the play-by-play in this, I I'm not mad that Devontae's not on the team anymore, because I do think Devontae would demand so many targets still that like I don't know if like the Bo Mountains get found. I don't know if the Wick
Yeah.
if Wicks has the season he does, but yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't love
I
that
do
deep
think
shot.
that Love having to he's been forced to spread the ball around, and I think that's good for his development.
All right, we hand the ball off to Jones. They play it well. It's going to be a 3rd and 9.
But yeah, like I was saying, like this young team, they've been in almost every game. There's really only like 2 games I can think of where we just weren't competitive this year, and that would be the first Detroit game and the first Vikings game.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, my recollection, every game was pretty close,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
into the fourth.
we battled.
All right, so
All
we're
right, Jordan
empty
Love calling an
backfield, third and
audible.
9.
We got to call something quick
Play
though.
clock running
One
out.
second.
Play clock running
Take it.
out. Call
All
the
right, he
timeout.
gets
Call
it
the
off.
timeout.
He gets it off. Jordan Love. He's in trouble. He sees someone. He got him.
Fires.
In the middle.
Fires a ball. Oh,
Dobbs.
yeah. Romeo Dobbs.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm upsetting my dog.
I upset my cats all the time when I go.
Wow, man. That's
Oh, and the late hit on Love. Mahomes got that
yeah,
call last
they're
night.
not gonna call that on the home team. Dude, Love is on point tonight.
Fucking slinging it,
Dude,
dude.
Tucker Craft
Run it.
gets out there and gives him an extra second with that
The
block.
Gore is out there. Run it, run it, run it good. We run it with Wilson, who gets a yard. I'm surprised to see Wilson as our RB2 out there and not Patrick Taylor.
I mean, Wilson's got a bit more speed. Patrick Taylor, I think he's a more reliable pass blocker, pretty reliable catcher as well.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know you're handing the ball off, Wilson probably gives you more.
Right. All right, we're operating out of the shotgun. We are in Dallas territory now. Ball's on the 48. 2nd and 9. Play action. Ooh, behind. That was just off. It was behind Jane Reed. Too difficult of a catch to adjust to. We're looking at back-to-back 3rd and 9s.
That probably would have been a first if Love led Reed by just like a yard.
I tell you what, the way it's gone so far, I don't think you have to pick up a first down on this. I think if you get close and it's like 4th and 2 or something, I think we go for that.
I don't know.
Ball would be at
I
like
don't know.
Ball would be at like the 40-yard line, maybe. All right, Jordan
All right,
Love.
looks like Dallas is bringing heat. Yep, they're bringing heat.
And there's a
Get rid of the ball.
flag.
Get rid of the ball.
It's probably going to be holding. It's going to be holding on Green Bay.
Yeah, I think so as well. I spot Al Harris
Except
on the sideline.
except for Jaden Reed was calling for a flag of some sorts. Oh, hands to the face on Parsons and holding. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Jenkins
yeah.
got Parsons.
Jenkins tackles Parsons. Yeah. So that's
Wait,
well,
did they?
yeah.
What's going on now? They pick up
Well,
the flag
I mean,
or
it was an incompletion, so Dallas declined the
declined
penalty.
it?
4th and 9, and I certainly
Assume we're
expect us to punt.
punting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that you can see when Dallas knows the pass is coming, they can tee off with that pass rush, which just underlies the importance of staying committed to the run this game.
Pull it together, please.
All right, Dan Whelan back to punt. Let's pin them deep, dude. Let's pin them real deep. All right. Fair catch at like the 8.
Pretty solid. Let's see. Whelan hasn't had too many, coffin corner punts this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a minute and a half left in the first 7-point game.
Keep them entertained for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
So 7-point game. I did not expect to see your wedding picture come up when you walk away. 7-point game. Dallas has not tried to run the ball much so far. I feel like they've had decent success when doing it. We have had a couple solid stops, but if I were them, I would get back into running a little bit. Because then that's going to open up the play action game. Obviously they have all these passing weapons and a good offensive line. But I think it would behoove Dallas to stay committed to the run on this drive. Now, what I hope happens, hopefully they come out trying to sling it and get a 3 and out and punt the ball right back to us, giving us good field position. Now, I think another important thing to consider here is given the intimate knowledge we have of the Mike McCarthy coaching experience, there's a pretty well established pattern of him abandoning the run if he doesn't have a lot of success with it in the first quarter. So if they do try to run here at the end of the first, and if we do manage to stuff it, I could see McCarthy losing patience and kind of reverting to pass, which that would certainly help our pass rush.
What are you drinking, Cody?
Well, I started out with a nice little glass of bourbon.
Well, I'm gonna switch to.
Playoff football gotta get it going right. And I've also got a little Vienna style amber lager here. What about you?
I started off with a beer, but I'm just gonna switch to just a couple fingers of some bourbon since it's playoff football. It's too crazy.
All right, man. We got them backed up. They're in strong formation with a fullback.
Tell me what happened.
Passing, firing deep. Man,
Gotcha.
we kind of got lucky there, dude. I think that was Cooks had a step on Valentine, and Dak just overthrows it.
Wow. Wait, to who? Cook?
I think it was Cooks. It was number 3. Wow, they're showing McCarthy talking to Lamb, who's already looking kind of emotional. If we could get in his head and get him to start throwing tantrums, that things could get ugly for Dallas. This is a nice hard hit by Van Ness. You see that?
About to.
I mean, it was a decent run by Dallas, but Van Ness comes from behind and just kind of drills the guy. Puts
Third
him
and
in a 3rd and
5.
5.
All right, come on,
Dak in
Gary.
the shotgun.
Gary's
We're
lined up
loading up
way
the
too
right side of their
wide.
line.
Oh, picked. Jair, get up and run it in. Run it in.
Jair! Jair! I don't want to play, just want to bang on my drum all day. Come on, baby, call that a touchdown.
Did he get touched? Please tell me he wasn't touched. Fuck no, he wasn't touched. He wasn't touched. That's a touchdown, Jair. Pick 6, man.
Dude, that is a hell of a play.
Don't tell me that the leg thing was bullshit. If they say because his leg hit him when he was down, I'd be so fucking mad.
That is a hell of a play on the ball.
Are they really going to say that because his leg? It's not a touchdown.
All right, well, gotta cash this in for 7.
You gotta. I mean, if we don't, man, this could be the fucking turning point in the game right now if we don't turn this into 7.
Wow, man. Talk
serious?
about a guy.
Hike the ball. They're not set.
Empty backfield on
communication issues. They subbed late.
5 wide. Motion Jones back in.
Yeah, I like that play call. Fucking tough running by Jones.
All right.
I like that.
1st down. Aaron Jones looking hungry right now. Puts us in a 1st and goal.
I like the blocking.
Yeah, that was a nice little design there. Kind of motioning Jones back toward Love, and then at the last second he reverses course to catch the ball running, kind of like a running screen with 3 blockers in front of him.
They have no corner on the other side. What do you think about like a jet sweep or something on this play?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jones cuts to the outside. That's exactly where I wanted.
Yeah, he saw it. He saw it.
There's a flag.
We might have a hold here.
Yeah. Dude, don't ruin this with penalties, especially holding penalties.
Yeah, dude, holding penalties are real killers.
10 yards penalty. Man. It's tough to overcome a 10-yard penalty. I know it wouldn't be a true 10 yards because we're on the goal line now, but yeah, he gets Parsons.
Yeah.
It's holding. It's hard.
It's not the most. Yeah, it's not the most obvious hold I ever seen, but
they were really
going against Parsons, they're going to be watching.
Gotta be better than that.
I would like to see Musgrave get involved here.
I'd like to see Kraft make amends for the holding penalty and do something on this. All right, hey, Jair for his down season plays well in the playoffs.
Yeah, man, it really seems like that suspension against the Vikings kind of seems like it woke him up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. Hey, if not Jones or Musgrave or Kraft, well, Watson had himself a coming out party last year against Dallas. 3 touchdowns
game,
and he was a monster in the red zone.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have a target yet, I don't think.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do wonder if he is out there as a decoy today, or if it's just his progression hasn't come up yet. Dobbs has actually made some nice catches downfield for us so far. That's a bit out of the ordinary. I wonder if Dallas tries to adjust to that, or if they're gonna think that it was lucky and keep leaving him with the coverage they've been giving him.
Yeah. So this is gonna, was that first down play on the, we're looking at first and goal on that, probably like the 15 or 16 then, right? Because that Aaron Jones run was a first down play, and then we held.
Yeah, it was a first down run, and then we get the penalty.
It's all right. Hey, as long as it's first down, we got 3 downs to chip away at it. I don't think you gotta go for it all on one play, but I would still send 1 or 2 guys into the end zone just to see what happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Wicks in the end zone.
We got,
I think
we got the playmakers. We can do lots of things. Like we could get the ball on a screen pass into someone's hands, see, make something happen. We could spread them 5 wide. I don't know if you run it. Would you run it at all? Or are we just taking 3 straight shots on passing plays into the end zone?
I probably, in this situation, after the penalty, I probably go 3 passes.
Dallas doesn't have any passing yards in the first quarter. No way.
All right, so Love in the shotgun.
All right, yeah, that ball is back there. It's at 16. First and goal on the 16.
Motioning Wicks.
Nice play. Dobbs
Quick.
gets it right back.
Oh, wow.
Right back down.
Dude,
to
that
the
Love
2-yard
Dobbs
line.
connection heating up this game. That takes us to like the 1. Please let Aaron Jones knife his way into the end zone now.
Hey, what about Aaron Jones having another 4 touchdown day in Dallas? That'll be something.
Fuck it. 5 touchdown day.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Wow, dude. You see
Yeah,
that
you see
stat?
that
We're
stat?
95% in goal to go situations.
I don't like that they showed it now, but fucking trying to jinx us. Get in there, push. He's in, touchdown. Aaron Jones.
Second effort. Man, this guy just has a nose for the end zone. You know, it reminds me of LaFleur's first season, 2019. Aaron Jones had 18 rushing touchdowns that year. And then we just went to like the high-flying aerial circus. But this guy has shown he can get into the end zone. He's better at it than A.J. Dillon.
I want to make watching Packer games with you religiously for what, 3-4 years now? I mean, I've watched them my whole life, but especially the last 3-4 years. This is the most gritty Packer team I think I've seen from us. Like they play well as a team now. It's not the Aaron Rodgers show anymore. It's not just throwing it to Devontae every third down. Like the guys are blocking better than I've ever seen them. They're swarming to the ball better. They play with a little bit more heart for the most part. There's a few players here and there, but like this team's got no Pro Bowlers on it. You know that there's not a single Pro Bowler on the team. We got some alternates, but
yeah, I mean, I don't want to always bash on Aaron Rodgers because, you know, his last couple of years in Green Bay, I was a big advocate of trading Rodgers. It was just kind of the writing was on the wall that he wasn't going to take us to another Super Bowl. So I don't want to sit here and bash him too much, but I will say it has been a noticeable difference this year. When we have a negative play in the past, you damn well know the cameras were going to be showing Rodgers rolling his eyes on the sidelines, looking, you know, just petty and pissed off. Haven't seen that shit from Jordan Love once. We make a mistake, we get back to it.
Yeah.
And as we saw on this drive, we faced multiple 3rd and longs. You know, had penalties backing us up, had some run stuffs, and we just keep fighting. And we're up 14-0 in Dallas right now.
I think, remember the Saints game when we were down, was it 17 or 20? 20-0? I think it was 20-0, actually. Or 17.
Was it 20-0?
It might.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 3-score game in the 4th, right?
Yeah, I think that's when you just saw what Jordan Love could be, and I think that's when his teammates kind of bought in to what they were seeing in practice and stuff from every day. Like dudes just kind of want to play for Jordan Love, and like they have this way of just, yeah. I mean, I don't know. He seems just cool, calm, and collected at all
Yeah.
times. Like, yeah, it's just he doesn't get rattled. There could be a guy
Well, dude,
coming right.
and that's the thing, man. Like our fucking history of watching playoff games together, just the just thinking of Rodgers getting rattled early and the game unraveling from that point. Um, holy shit, Aaron Jones'
Oh,
jersey
his
is tore
jersey
up.
ripped.
They're
Yeah.
sewing it on the sideline. Oh my god, can you imagine how much that sucker is going to sell for?
Oh yeah.
All right, 14-0. Kicking off, 14 minutes left in the
Nice,
second.
nice play. Nice
Oh, hell
special
yeah.
teams play.
Hell yeah. Who was that? That was Chris Sims. Chris Sims with a beautiful open field tackle puts him at like their own 14.
What a play.
Man, how great would that be for Aaron Jones? He spent his entire career in the shadow of Aaron Rodgers, and if he came out in the playoffs first year without Rodgers and just tore Dallas apart, like
Wow, that was a good run by them though. To start off.
yeah, about a 10, 11-yard run by
Yeah.
Pollard. McDuffie getting a little extracurricular with Ferguson there.
All
All
right.
right,
Hey,
so
pretty good game plan so far.
in
Corners are
motion,
playing
CD Lamb,
way
lot of
off.
cushion
Yeah.
on Lamb right now. They run
Yeah.
again though.
So I was gonna say earlier in the first quarter, as good as Dallas has been throwing the ball and their high-powered offense, and Dak's playing really good this year, I think it's like a priority that we stop the run and focus on the run and just like make Dak beat you by throwing because he is prone to mistakes and throwing the occasional pick or two. Good there.
Second and
Stop
3,
him,
another
stop him, stop him.
handoff.
Good. All right, we get there
Good
on
stop.
third. No gain. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. It's manageable, but
Yeah.
do you? Here's what I think we probably. Here's what I would call probably. I'm going to send 5 guys probably. I'm going to play a little bit of off coverage, but I'm going to do like a shell coverage. I'm going to try to send some heat at Dak, see if we can't get like a coverage stack or something on this.
I mean, it looks like we
We
might be
we only
bringing some heat.
we only send 4. Gary's got to
Oh,
get there. Gary's got to do something though and get there. They pick up the first down.
oh. I mean that was a nice catch by Dowdle, their backup running back. Yeah, that's Dak kind of put him in a hospital wall situation. They pick up the first. Yeah, I was when you were away there toward the end of the first, I was talking about McCarthy's tendency to abandon the run if it's not working early in the game. And we're kind of in the situation now where if we can stop the
Oh,
run on this drive,
yeah.
they McCarthy might forget about the run and become one dimensional. And we get a second CD Lamb drop there to help us out.
I don't think C's got a catch yet.
No, I mean he's had the targets. He's just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's feeling the jitters or what.
Guy who's been invisible so far in this game has been Rashawn Gary. I'm not even seeing good pressure coming from him yet on the back end.
Dude, that one play when Dak scrambled, I'm not kidding you. When I say Gary didn't even look like he was jogging, like he looked like he was moving in slow motion.
Oh, Jake Ferguson comes down with a really nice ball, and that was a dangerous ball by
That
Dak that
yeah,
he threw
that
up.
was absolutely a dangerous pass. Ferguson comes down with it though. Nice, probably 18-yard chunk
Who
play for
almost
them.
who almost gets there on this? Is that It was Quay.
Walker. Yeah.
Quay had some hops and he got his hand up. I probably one of the better heads up plays I've seen Quay make in this game so far.
Dude,
Right?
Quay has all the raw material to just be an all pro.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That could have been worse than what I thought. Okay, he picks up like 5 yards to Cooks. It was a jet sweep kind of, or a
yeah, I could
double
see if
reverse.
I was Dallas, I would be trying to run a lot of outside stuff toward Jair. With that hurt shoulder and now a hurt ankle, he's probably not going to be the strongest tackler, and he certainly
He has not
got
tackled.
dominated on that
He has
block.
not tackled very well at all this year. Oh, nice play by Kenny.
Yeah, real nice play by Kenny Clark. That's probably a 3-yard loss on that handoff to Pollard. Yeah, dude,
Kenny with great
Jair, like
penetration
if
on
you
that. Yeah.
remember young Jair, he was a fierce tackler. Like he would go lay the wood on guys. And he had the tackle against Najee Harris that separated his shoulder, and since then his tackling's never been the same.
Nope. Now we got 4. We're sending 4. Jair's on CD. That's the matchup to watch. He's looking his way. Jair has it shut down. Get there. Make that tackle. Yeah,
Get him,
good job,
get him,
Kayshawn Nixon.
Woo! Kayshawn Nixon with a sack. That's a coverage sack right there. And Nixon, he was in a zone, and no one in a zone, so he comes up to force the issue with Prescott. Prescott thinks he can run away. I don't know what the hell he was thinking there.
He tried to get him
takes the
with pump
sack.
fake. Nixon doesn't bite. Jair had some good coverage there on CD.
Yeah.
It just wasn't there.
Dude, defense is playing a good game right
So
now.
hey, you can't ask for a better game on defense. Watch for a fake.
Delay a game.
Okay.
Delay a game.
They did that on purpose because of where the ball was. Make it a
Yeah.
little bit easier for their punter. All right, hey, not for nothing. Like at this point, I would love another touchdown. Absolutely love it. But even a field goal here would be tits, man.
3-score game.
Because then that makes it a 3-score game, no matter what. And Dallas does get the ball after half as well. But going into half, I mean, there's a lot of ball game left in the second quarter. But if we can go into half with a 3-score lead, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Because as good as we played, and even if we go into the halftime with a good sized lead, hopefully, I see Dallas probably making a comeback at some point. Like the offense is too talented. McCarthy's way too good of an offensive play caller. You got to expect the Dallas comeback to come at some point in the second half. I don't think Dallas has ever really been blown out much this year, except for the Buffalo game. I think that's the only game where they got blown out on.
Dallas?
Yeah, I was just saying like at some
I
point.
think they actually got blown out by the Cardinals in like week 3 or 4. Just overlooking a bad team. Which you got to wonder if Dallas didn't take Green Bay seriously enough and has overlooked us. But I agree with what you said. We are probably going to see them rally and make this thing tighter than it has been so far. For whatever reason, in the LaFleur era, we just don't see blowouts, man. Like sometimes we'll start out real hot, but we always let teams back in it. It's been so unusual. I think the Bears are like the only team we blow out under LaFleur.
I think sometimes we see blowouts. I would almost consider the Rams playoff game a year or two ago a blowout for the most part.
No, that's a good example actually. We played very well in that game, and that was Rodgers' first MVP year under LaFleur, where he had like 51 total touchdowns, and our offense was just unstoppable. And I remember that game. We kept matching Jenkins up 1-on-1 against Aaron Donald, and he just dominated Donald so much that Donald was getting frustrated
I
and
don't think
starting to
Donald even
try to
finished
fight.
that game. I don't think I know Donald was dealing with a abdomen injury, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a non-factor in that game at all. And yeah, we handled him pretty good. That's what caused the Rams to go and make that trade for Stafford in the offseason, more or less. So it worked out for him. I saw a video of the
Man,
trade.
that should be a fun game later tonight. Rams and Lions, the return of Matt Stafford. I got to tell you, I think the Rams take it.
I think they do too. I think they do too.
All right, we
All
are
right.
back. 9 minutes left in the second. 1st and 10 from our own 7. Motion Watson,
Oh my
handoff to
God, Aaron Jones runs right into a wall. Who was is that? Is that Hankins? Yeah, I think he ran right into Jonathan Hankins and Clark.
Yeah, Hankins is a big addition for them. He was on the injury report. It wasn't certain whether or not he'd play. He is in the lineup, and he's a big space eater.
All
2nd and
right.
10. You want to at least get a first down here, so you're not giving them the ball back at the 45.
Hey, Watson. I see Watson down low on our screen. Jane Reed hasn't done anything yet in this game
Yeah, I
either.
see
He's
a
been
lot of
over.
cushion on Jaden Reed right now. I wouldn't mind a bubble screen.
Oh, I
Instead,
like
we
what we did
motion
with it.
read.
All right, there's Watson. He's fighting. He's fighting. Push him. Help him.
Yeah, dude. Tucker Craft comes in very late there.
Yeah, Kraft was kind of just watching him. Didn't love that. But we get set up in like a 3rd and 2, probably. And Watson's coming out of the game on this 3rd and 1. Hey, this is where I would love, like, I'm really missing like an AJ Dillon. Also, hey, not for nothing. I might QB sneak this, man, just to pick up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what the defensive line shows.
Oh, there was some movement there. There was some movement, and he wanted Wicks.
Play action.
Catches it.
Fire.
Kraft
Does he get it?
gets it. Yeah, he got it.
All right. Goddamn,
Wow.
that was more difficult than it should have been. 10-yard pass.
He wanted Wicks, and it looks like Wicks got yeah. Dobbs was deep, but he was covered very, very well. I'm surprised Watson wasn't the deep man on that, and Dobbs was. All right, anyway, we get fresh set of downs. We're eating the clock. If we can,
dude, if we go up fucking 21-0 and drain the rest of this half, whoa!
It's a good start. It's a good start. A lot of ball game left still, but it's a good start. We take a timeout.
Okay.
We take a timeout.
Yeah, I do think it's quite interesting that I don't think Reed has a single catch yet. Like, I don't even think he has a target yet. Which he is our number one receiver. When you look at the yardage totals, the touchdown totals, he's our number one. And just when the ball's in his hands, good things happen. So it's been difficult to tell if he just hasn't been part of the game plan so far, or if Dallas has been shutting him down.
Oh, we're back already. Okay. Wow. Okay. Nice. Dobbs. Wow.
Oh,
Dobbs. Go,
man.
Dobbs. Go, Dobbs. Go, Dobbs. Go, Dobbs.
Go, baby. Jesus Christ.
Dobbs.
Did you see that pass by Jordan Love?
Sure did.
That thing just sidearm on the money. This guy's playing out of his mind right now.
Aaron Jones with a nice pickup on Parsons, too. Parsons is hurt.
Yeah. You're right, dude. Aaron, I would never want Aaron Jones against Micah Parsons, but he fucking held up like a man there. And you're right, Parsons comes up hurt afterward.
I think he was holding his wrist. He'll probably be back in, but he's out here. Let's attack him with a run.
Yeah,
we do. Picked up a yard, nothing crazy, but keeps the clock running, and it's a positive. We got Sean Ryan out there. Did you see that?
I didn't.
I wonder if Runyon lost his job because Ryan went in halfway through last week as well and seemed to do okay.
I mean, it seems like for the back half of the season, we've just been rotating Runyon and Ryan. A very unconventional approach, but I guess it's been working.
Dobbs has over 100 yards receiving already.
No shit.
Yeah. There's Wicks' first appearance. Yeah, he's got 102 yards receiving.
Yeah, that pass to Wicks was a touch high.
It's almost
but he
dangerous.
comes
That
down with it.
safety, that corner was closing quick. Parsons is back in for this 3rd and 4. We're going quick though. Hike it. Ah, he gets off the field. Oh, the ref is holding it up.
The refs are holding us up.
Come
I
on.
think Love was going up to snap it, and the refs slowed us down.
Come on.
3rd
Come
and 4.
Plenty
Come
of time
on,
on play
baby.
clock. Plenty of time on play clock still. See what you
Audible.
like. Watson's in the slot.
I think we got Musgrave out wide.
Oh, you got to catch it.
That's who we're going to.
That was a high ball by Love. Real high. Luckily, Luke Musgrave's got tall guy. He comes down with that.
Yeah, I mean, Love's like,
Yeah.
all right, I got this fucking 6'6" motherfucker out here.
Yeah, right.
Okay, good. That is a catch.
Hey, look at the clock. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Keep running this ball.
I mean, we have simply dominated this game so far. We need to cash into the touchdown.
Aaron Jones with some hard fighting 3-4 yards. Not for nothing. Hey, think about how long this defense has been on the field for this first half as well. Like this defense is going to get tired in the second half. Did you see? I'll wait till after this play to tell you about what the St. Brown brothers talked about on their podcast this week.
They have a podcast together?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Jones almost got like wrapped around the neck, around the helmet on that. He picks up nothing. Anyway, so Equiminius played last week against Green Bay, and he looked at Amon-Ra and, we're going quick. Oh,
get him.
Dallas called timeout.
Yeah, that defense is tired. They are jogging to the sideline very slowly, and Love has recognized that and is trying to attack it now.
Equiminius looks at Amon-Ra and goes, I can see why you guys don't want to play Green Bay in the playoffs after we beat them last week. And Amon-Ra was like,
little inside info there between the brothers, huh?
Yeah. Amon-Ra was like, yeah, they're good. They're good.
Dude, this is a big 3rd and 7. We have converted. I would actually love to see a stat on this, how many 3rd and longs we've converted this game. It's been quite a few.
Yeah, McCarthy does get that time off in time. It was close, but he does. That's good. That's good play calling by McCarthy, recognizing what we're going to do. In fact, he kind of helped orchestrate that with Rodgers early on in his career. So, all right, we're going wide on 3rd and 7. This is a big 3rd down. Ooh, they're showing pressure. I wonder if they back off, though. Jordan Love calling audible. Take a timeout if you need to, Love. Take a timeout.
Come on, boys.
Oh, they're sending
Come on. They're bringing the heat.
We're going deep. Touchdown, Wicks. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Dude, everything is fucking coming up spades right now. Like,
did you see Jerry Jones? Did you just see Jerry Jones?
Dude, just watch this pass by Love.
That was on Stephon Gilmore too. What a throw by Love,
on
man.
The money tonight. He's playing out of his mind.
Oh, he missed. You fucking serious? Carlson, what the hell, dude?
Well, I think we all expected a special teams gaffe at some point. Carlson does lead the league in missed extra points this year. I think he had 5 missed extra points. Field goals between 40 and 50 yards. I believe he was only 4 of 8. His overall percentage is solid. He's like 82% overall. But yeah, he needs work in the offseason. I would not hesitate to bring in competition.
I think we absolutely bring competition. Now, with that being said, if you do compare his stats against Mason Crosby's rookie year, he has been better.
Yeah.
I don't think that I think that we're going to give him every opportunity to retain his job.
Yes.
He just has,
no, I think
he has to progress. He just has to get
I
better.
think he will retain his job.
Yeah.
I think he will be our long-term kicker. I just think there needs to be a more pressure on him next year. We didn't really give him any serious competition this year. We've been very patient with his inconsistencies. But yeah, it's let's hope that missed point does not come back to bite us.
My worry with him is like he's a young kicker who is missing some of these boneheaded kicks. He's in the playoffs. Do you think him in his rookie year having to kick a game-winning field goal in the playoffs, would you feel confident at any length, man? I don't care if it's like a 20-yarder or a 50-yarder. I don't know. I think
I wouldn't. I hope
think
we're
he
not
misses
put
it.
in that situation, man.
Me neither. That's why we just got to score touchdowns all the time. Also, going forward, we might just have to make this up with a 2-point conversion if we're scoring on a touchdown.
Well, so that's something I've been wondering about a bit recently with the number of extra points that Carlson has missed. And, given the new analytics driven direction of a lot of teams in the league, I wonder if you just start going for 2 all the time.
The analytics are pushing that for sure. Once Dan Campbell starts doing it, though, everyone else will start doing it, though. He's got to be the first one. He's got to be the
dude,
first.
I mean, the fucking brass balls he showed against Dallas to go for it 3 times in a row with the penalties repeatedly delaying it. God damn, dude, Love is playing so well tonight. Like, are we witnessing? Does he just have this like secret hidden trait of like, oh, it's playoff ball. I'm elevating my game. Like, we've never had the chance to see him in a true high pressure environment. Like, maybe he's just got that fucking it factor.
He's him. He's him, man. I know this. Hey, you and me, we got another 16 years of podcasting Jordan Love football, though. Pretty excited about that. I'm gonna be a 50-year-old man by the time Green Bay's got a bad quarterback. Lived a pretty good life.
Incompletion by Dallas. Dak already getting pissed off. You can see him jawing with people.
Your turn.
Yeah, it's actually a bucket list item of mine that I need to see every franchise quarterback of the Green Bay Packers in person. So it's safe to say we're gonna have to go see a Jordan Love game sometime soon.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I thought Dak was throwing it to Cooks there. And
which actually I'm a little surprised we didn't get pass interference. Like Nixon looked very tight on Cooks.
All right, 3rd and 1. Get there, Gary.
Oh yeah, actually get him. Oh.
Nice tackle. Hey, nice tackle though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean when you're gonna play off coverage at the snap, if you don't jam guys at the line, those 1 and 2 yard pickups are kind of gimmies.
Dak's looking a little frustrated right now. Hey, a lot of ball game left. Like, we're playing good now, but it could.
And they get the ball to start the second half. So
yeah. Hey, and all it takes.
God damn.
Dallas has plenty of time to go score a touchdown. They get the ball back after half. They score a touchdown after half. All of a sudden, boom, 20-14, real quick, just like that. So
that was a bullet, just very precisely placed by Dak. He just floats it over the linebackers. Perfect placement. Great pass by Dak.
And Dallas is getting into a rhythm. These short, quick passes. They've adjusted. Now, this is where Joe Barry sucks ass, by the way. Dallas is doing something different. Short, quick passes. It's getting the ball moving down the field. Can Joe Barry adjust? Can you now adjust and get away from your original game plan and do some press? Put some pressure on them now. This is what they're doing.
That is, Joe Barry classic defense is let's play off, let them drive down the field, they'll make a mistake. We are now in the 2-minute warning. Dallas they've crossed midfield. They would be happy to dink and dunk their way down and drain the clock. At this point, it makes more sense to press, to be aggressive. If you give up that long touchdown, well, shit, that sucks, but at least you get the ball back.
We would still have some time.
Joe Barry wants to see us in a goal line stand situation where, he'll say, oh, whatever, we'll give up the field goal. And, hey, if we give up a field goal, that's not the end of the day. But that also, by allowing that mindset, you're also allowing them at least 3 shots at the end zone.
Yeah. Here's of all the Joe Barry games I've seen him call, I think Joe Barry can put together a pretty decent game plan for the most part against defenses. For when his game plan works, he sticks with it and things are fine, and he can hold teams to a moderate amount. There's plenty of games where we don't give up, 35, 40 points. We hold them to a reasonable amount and our offense struggles. Where Joe Barry absolutely is terrible at is he doesn't know how to adjust in game to what the offense does when they change their game plan. He's never been able to do that. I don't think he's going to at this point.
So there's a lot of people who will try to defend Joe Barry, and they'll look at the most sensible metric, points allowed. It's really the only metric that matters. And they'll say, look at what Joe Barry's doing for us. He doesn't give up a ton of points. We're actually looking at, I think we might be the 10th defense in the league in points allowed. That's great.
Yeah.
But when you consider the points are lower because when an offense is dominating us, it's usually a situation where they're just like, all right, we're up and we know we can run it down your throat, so we're just going to drain this clock. They don't get as many points that way, but they're still dominating the game. You need to look beyond the stats. You need to look at the tape and just look at the fucking eye test. Joe Barry's never passed the eye test.
Look at us now. We're off. Oh, pick. Take it to the house, dude. Holy shit. Pick 6. No way.
Who is that?
Darnell Savage. It's Darnell Savage.
Darnell Savage. My brother. What did I tell you last night? Madden 6-pick game. We're already up to 2 here. Holy Christ.
Dallas fans don't know what to do. Holy shit.
That is the play of Darnell Savage's career.
That's like, dude,
he never.
That reminds me of the Falcons game. Who was it? Was it Sam Shields or no? It was, I think it was Sam Shields. Picked it off at the end of half. No, Tramon Williams.
No,
it was Tramon Williams.
No, that's Tramon Williams against the Eagles.
No, I thought it was the Falcons.
I thought it was I guess we got to fucking watch that whole Super Bowl run in the offseason.
I have it. I have them all.
Jesus Christ, dude, that legitimately, that is the play of Darnell Savage's career right there. Best play he's ever made. And Dak just never saw him. Shouldn't have thrown that ball. Hell yeah, dude.
Hey.
This is unbelievable. What are you bringing up right now?
Dallas Super Bowl pictures, man. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. We got pick 6. Are we going to kick this extra point? We're going to go for 2. We kick the extra point.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Dude, there's still a minute 50 left in the half. So you got to expect Dallas will be aggressive here. Try to get. Oh, all right. Big return.
There you go.
Big
Wow.
return.
Wow. And a hit the ends.
Holy shit, dude. They're going to be starting at their own 46. Special teams letting up. I don't like this graphic. I don't like this at all. This is terrifying.
Yeah. What is that? Why are they so big? No.
All right, so a minute 43, 2 timeouts starting from the 45. Dallas has all the time in the
Timeout Green
world.
Bay. We call it timeout.
All right, well, I don't hate it. You know, if you recognize something you thought would be a potential issue, let's try to limit Dallas to the field goal here.
We play very well against Dallas in the last 20 years. After the 90s, them being our Achilles heel, all of the 90s. Gone well.
Well, yeah. Did you see the stat that at AT&T Stadium? Since that opened up, we're something like 9-1.
Yeah, we're
Like
9-1 against them.
We've dominated Dallas at their own house.
Get there quick,
quick
quick.
Pass.
Wow, that was almost a horse collar.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, there goes the flag. Yep, there's a flag.
Oh, come on, refs.
Don't do this to Quay. Quay gets in his own head once he gets these flags going for him. They're going to call a horse collar.
That's not a horse collar.
No, that's not
that's
horse
the
collar.
Shoulder pad.
Yeah,
that is the shoulder pad. That is not a horse collar tackle.
Look at that again. Hopefully they talk about it and they pick it up.
Yeah, I mean that is clear and obvious video evidence that should not.
That's a
be
great
penalty.
tackle. That's a good tackle. They gave it to him.
They fucking zebras, man.
Wow,
All right, how about another pick six?
They're gonna run. Just let them run out of bounds.
All right, Prescott scrambles, picks up probably 4 or 5.
I just don't. I mean, great that we got the touchdown. I don't want to give up a touchdown still, though. Like, at this point, I can live with a field goal for half.
Oh, I'm not going to feel comfortable with this game if we give up a touchdown at the end of the half.
No. I might not feel comfortable until we're up by 30 with like 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Like this right now, Dallas just picked up 10 yards in 5 seconds.
Yeah, and like I said, they've got 2 timeouts. They've got a minute 30 on the clock. That's why they just felt comfortable running the ball, and we couldn't even tackle them inbounds. Third and 1.
Right, 3rd and 1. Dude, send some pressure.
I suspect Dallas goes with a short, quick pass for a first down.
They do. And they pick it up. And do they call a timeout? Nope, they're going hurry up offense.
I would just give. They've got all the time in the world. They're fine right now.
Does CD have a catch yet?
Yeah, he's got at least one.
All right, they're still running the ball.
Draw
That's a great play. That's a great play by us. We hold them to 2 or 3 yards, and Dallas is still going to let the clock run down.
Dude, the way they're playing this, they're afraid to let our offense get the ball again.
They don't. Yeah, they're not going to let our offense get the ball back again. He's going to run. Wow, he stays in bounds. Oh, got to get him. Come on. And they're still not calling a timeout. Okay.
Yeah, I would have called it there.
That ball's short. And
I think that's a bad decision for Dallas to not call that timeout.
Oh, he's up the middle. Get him. No flag.
Kill him.
Timeout there. All right, at this point, we just got to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, so this is the exact scenario that Joe Barry has wet dreams over at night. Is okay. I've drained the clock on them. Now they've got 4 shots at the end zone. from the 15-yard line or whatever. Like this is what Joe Barry plans for, and he just hopes his defense can make those 3 or 4 plays. So far this game, we've been doing it, but like I said, but this is the number 1 offense in the league. Sooner or later, you got to think they're going to wake up and click.
Well, they're also going to have to get rid of, if we score any more points in this game, especially a touchdown, they're also going to have to get away from the run game. Pick Devon Campbell, you got to catch that, dude. Oh my God, he gift wrapped that to you. He gift wrapped it to you. Campbell. See, I bet McDuffie catches it. Campbell, bro.
Dude,
Come
that
on.
game of Madden I played, Campbell had 3 of the 6 picks.
Campbell.
Yeah, dude, that is right in his hands. That is right in his hands. That should have been a pick. And dude, that pass was going to Ferguson. I talked about that matchup, Campbell versus Ferguson.
I can't watch that play and then see a touchdown be given up. Just don't let it happen. Oh, there's the screen. Get there. Nice play. Colby Wooden.
Hell yeah.
Whoa,
Carl
whoa,
Brooks?
whoa.
What?
Did he not get him down before?
I want to see a replay of this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yo, whoa. Are they not even going to check that? Sure, replay. They call a timeout. You got plenty of time. He didn't get him down?
it looked like he was down. I don't know. I mean, we're in a 3rd and 10. Dallas just burned their last timeout, and they got 12 seconds.
Well, this is
it has to be a shot to the end zone. If they go short of the end zone, they probably don't have time for the field goal. So you got to expect.
Yeah. Rashawn Gary, make a play, dude. Here we go. Make a play. Quay Walker is out. Quay Walker is on a receiver. Timeout Green Bay. Good. I did not like that Quay Walker is on.
Thank you. Thank you, Green Bay coaching staff. You made a good decision. When you recognized the poor coverage situation, you adjusted for it. Thank God.
Watch Dak run the ball up the middle, too. Like, you might.
I mean, that would be a real risky play, man. They got no timeouts to stop the clock. You think
true.
He's going to scramble all the way to the end zone?
Dak's thrown, 2 picks in this game so far?
Yeah, he's not. He's made some poor decisions for sure.
Come on.
I'll tell you this, I'm doubling CD.
He's looking to see his way. Doesn't get it. There's a flag, though.
There is a flag.
Holding on the offense. It's got to be it. Hopefully this is on Dallas. This will be great because if it is, we can decline it or something. Then time runs off the clock. Dallas got no timeout to stop it.
If it's on us, I think it stops the clock.
It does. It is on us. It's going to be on Keyshawn Nixon. That's pass interference.
Yeah. They decline it.
Because if they accept it, the clock might run, maybe.
I don't understand, why would the clock stop?
The ball's at okay. So they wanted to catch him because we called a foul. The ball's on the 1 yard line with 6 to go.
I don't. If you decline the penalty, I don't understand why the clock stops.
Do something.
Tackle inbounds.
Do they go for it or they kick this field goal?
27-point game.
Dallas is going to go for it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is big. The whole playbook's open too. You could run this ball still because there's no time. It doesn't matter if the clock runs.
No, if I'm Dallas, I spread the defense wide, and I tell Dak, if your first read isn't open,
huge. Oh shit, this
scramble.
Is huge. Dude, if we can stop them here, this would be huge for us. Come on, please stop them.
All right, so shotgun, Pollard.
Oh, they got Ferguson in there too.
Ferguson.
There's, it's
stop him.
Touchdown.
That was a nice play design. I'll give him that. There was a lot of motion going on there. Man, I wish Campbell fucking picked that pass.
I wish Gary didn't bite on that.
I
Well,
mean, that's a tough position to put Gary in.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's big for Dallas. That is very big.
If Dallas
They
doesn't get
do,
that, they're behind the eight ball big time.
yeah, they
27
get the
a
extra point.
27-point lead, or 27-point deficit going to halftime might be too big to take yourselves out of.
Yeah, well, they're looking at 20 points right now,
Well, Jordan
and they
Love
get the
dug it.
ball to start the half.
Jordan
So
Love did it in one quarter against New Orleans. It's doable. But like, there's a lot of ball game up. We have not won this game by any means.
yeah, I mean, so they're getting the ball to start the half. If they go and put up 7, that knocks it down to a 13-point game. And all of a sudden, 13 points with, let's say a quarter and a half to go, that's manageable. That is absolutely manageable. So it's going to be pivotal that our defense does not give up a touchdown on this opening third quarter drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give them credit, man. They've played very well so far. Yeah, it sucks that we gave up that touchdown at the end of the half, but they've played well.
Mm-hmm.
They've played well enough to win.
At the moment, things stand. Those who care about analytics, we have a 91% win probability.
I fucking hate when you tell me.
I had to do that.
I hate it.
I had to do it. Love's played awesome. He's 13 of 16. He's only missed 3 passer. He's only had 3 incompletions so far today. 185, 1 touchdown, no sacks. Offensive line's been doing their job.
Dude, the passes he's making, it's like he's not just picking up like easy little blown coverage plays. He is under pressure, throwing last second passes off of different platforms on the money. This is the best game of his career right now.
So far,
I will say that.
So far, I hope he's gonna be able to turn it on in the second half. Still, we're gonna need him to still play amazing. But we gotta stay aggressive.
Absolutely, dude. I don't trust our run game to pick up first when Dallas knows we're gonna be running.
As tough as Aaron Jones has been running, he's got 12 carries already, by the way, in the first half, which is probably a career high for him, by the way. But on those 12 carries, he only has 30 yards. He's only averaging 2.5 yards per carry. He's got the 2 touchdowns, which makes it look like he's balling out. But we haven't been running the ball very effectively. It's been all Jordan Love, really.
I mean, I still think it's important that we stay committed to that run.
Have to.
Yeah, you're right. There's not been like a big chunk run so far.
We have to, because if we start doing that bullshit that we did against Tampa a couple years ago, where like we just start throwing the ball and we get incompletions and then we like go 3 and out, boom, real quick, Dallas gets the ball back. They have these long sustained drive. Our defense gets tired. They slowly start getting back into the game. Yeah, we got to run, and we have to just keep the same game plan kind of going into the second.
Yeah, stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Do what you're doing. It's working, man. I'm gonna leave you briefly to go pee. I would love for you to talk about. You just mentioned, keep the running game going because it'll keep your defense off the field. I would love for you to talk about how much Dallas's defense has been on the field so far. I think that could be a factor in the second half. I'll be back momentarily.
Yeah, it was looking heavily in our favor. Dallas's sustained drive at the end of the second half there did chip into it a little bit. We are still winning the time possession battle by a little over 5 minutes. We've held the ball for 17 minutes and 33 seconds. Dallas held the ball for 12 minutes and 27 seconds. Total yards, Dallas did catch up quite a bit on that last drive. They have 151 yards total offense. We're at 217. They have 11 first downs. We have 13. They definitely picked it up there in the second quarter. They had actually a really efficient second quarter, actually minus the pick there by Dak. So their offense is getting going. Uh, Dak's starting to spread the ball around. What's mostly surprising to me is Jordan Love's got 13 completions across 2 quarters. We held Dallas without a single reception in the first quarter. Uh, and Dak's got 13 completions as well, same as Jordan Love, which means they all came in the second quarter. So that Dallas offense is starting to get cooking a little bit, which could spell disaster for us in the second quarter unless we can make some necessary adjustments. Dobbs is our leading receiver. He's got 4 for 102. Wicks is second on the team for 2 for 25. Kraft got 2 for 15. Musgrave's got 2 for 14. Jones has 1 for 13. Christian Watson's only got 1 target so far in the day. He's only got 1 reception for 9 yards. Phil Melton's got 1 for 7. And surprisingly, Jane Reed's got no receptions on the day on 2 targets. We got to get Jane Reed involved in the second half here, get him going. On the other side, we've done a great job on CeeDee Lamb. He's got 6 targets. We've only got 2 receptions for 18 yards. You can't ask for a better job than that. Whether it's been Jair or Ballantyne on him, and occasionally Quay Walker or Campbell, done pretty well. Jake Ferguson's their leading receiver, 4 for 31. Gallup's got 2.5. Cooks has 2 for 6. And Tony Pollard's got 2 for 3. The Dallas rushing attack, they've been efficient. Pollard's got 8 for 30, and Dak's got 3 for 27. Good for a 9 yard average. He's got a long of 18. He's kind of been killing us with his legs so far. Just as much rushing yards by Dak as Tony Pollard has. On the defense side of the ball, Quay Walker is our leading tackler with 6. Marquise Bell is Dallas' leading tackler with 4. Keyshawn Nixon has the only sack on the day. The interception came from Jair and Darnell Savage. Savage's was a pick 6. Vontae Campbell had a pass defense, which was really close to a pick 6. Or not pick 6, just an interception. That's about it. Dallas gets the ball after half. Johnson is fired up. Dallas's 20-point deficit at halftime is their largest in the playoffs at halftime in their franchise history. That's a good stat to have if you're a Packers fan right now. Yeah, 20-point deficit, largest in Dallas's history. It bodes well for us. I almost think maybe 10, but definitely 2 more touchdowns. I think if Green Bay can get 2 more touchdowns, that puts us in a really good cushion to weather a Dallas rally. I think 2 touchdowns in the second half could potentially be enough to help give us enough of a buffer to withstand any Dallas comeback. As long as we play smart and we don't go do 3-and-outs and we can run some clock and we can control the time of possession a little bit. Time of possession is going to be critical in the second half for us. Like, Cody, I just got done looking through some stats there. Dallas surged in the second quarter, by the way. Like, their total offense almost matches our total offense. And if you remember right, their first quarter was nothing. Dak had 0 completions in the first quarter. Dak and Love are tied with 13 completions each, which means Dak had 13 completions in the second quarter alone. That offense of Dallas is starting to cook a little bit, which it's going to be tough to kind of slow them down. I potentially expect them to come out and march down and probably score a touchdown within like 2 or 3 minutes, probably. That would be our worst nightmare. But I think they're going to be aggressive. They're going to come out slinging. And yeah, let's hopefully we can make some adjustments. That's just what I feel like it's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to keep in mind that that first quarter for them, I think Lamb had 2 drops on what could have been big plays. Yeah, it's Prescott has been getting more aggressive as the game has gone on. Of course, that has led to 2 interceptions, which are huge. Those interceptions directly put 14 points on the board for us.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that aggression is helping him move the ball down the field. I agree with you. I expect to see that continue. I think it's going to be up to our defense at this point to are you going to be able to continue cashing in on that aggression with turnovers, or do you let Dak get dialed in and rally the team? It'll be interesting to see how this defense responds in the second half. It's been a fun game to watch so far. I think it's going to continue to be a fun game. You got to expect Dallas's defense is going to be making second half adjustments.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I expect it to. It doesn't get much more efficient for Green Bay than what Jordan Love was able to orchestrate there in the first half. This is going to be a good test for him. Jordan Love's going to have to make some adjustments as well. LaFleur's going to have to, not set on his laurels. He's going to have to, stay creative. What was alarming was Jaden Reed doesn't have any catches in this game. Watson's got 1. Jaden Reed's got none. I mean, Wicks has got the touchdown, and Dobbs been balling out, but we got to find a way to get the ball
that's really
Reed's
when I
hands.
look at these stats, and Dobbs with the 4 catches for 102 yards, you could argue that the difference in this game has been that Love has had just enough time in the pocket, and he's bought a little extra time in a couple of these situations, but he's had just enough time to find that deep downfield pass, and Dallas has not been concerned about Dobbs as a primary target. If they shift coverage to him, will Reed, will Watson, will Wicks, will they be able to take on that deep one-on-one role? I didn't expect Dobbs to be the guy, but he's balling so far.
All right. Hey, decent special teams tackle there. Ball's out for 25. Here's a question for you, because I actually have no idea. I don't know if you do either, but so Joe Barry is play calling up in the booth. He's been doing it for a while. Does he go down into the locker room at halftime, or does he have time to get down to the locker room at halftime and talk with LaFleur and do stuff, or do you think they just stay in the box?
That's a good question. I've never
never
heard that asked.
There's CeeDee Lamb with a first down throw. They're getting them involved already. Hey,
right.
What I tell you?
God damn it, we had McDuffie in coverage on him.
I told you. I knew
you put an inside linebacker on CeeDee Lamb, they're going to go to him every single time.
That's dumb. That's dumb. Alrighty. already we're showing that we haven't made the necessary halftime adjustment. Probably going to be a run here.
Yeah, Dak under center. I would
He
expect
sees
a run.
something. He's making an
play.
adjustment.
All right. Yeah, the audible. I think this is going play action now.
Dak's calling second audible.
All right. Goddamn. How much time is on this play clock?
6. Hands the ball off. A good fucking run by Pollard. He picks up like 8 yards. They did say at halftime this is the largest halftime deficit in Cowboy playoff history.
No shit.
All right. 2nd and 4. Let's go defense.
Come on. How about a Rashawn Gary or a Preston Smith splash play here?
Another handoff. Good play on that one. That was
Nixon. Dude, Nixon made first contact in the backfield there.
Nixon's got a 1-year contract, and he's making a case that I want him resigned.
Yeah, I mean he's as a first year starter at slot cornerback. I think he's been perfectly average.
Hey, let's get
which
stop here.
is surprisingly hard to find.
Quay Walker is on fucking CeeDee Lamb. Are you serious? He's gonna scramble. Stop him. Nice stop.
Kill
He's
him.
Short.
Kill him. Ooh.
He's short.
Nixon with a nice
flag.
hit on Dak.
What is there a flag for? Don't even tell me this is a flag for hitting the quarterback in the head or something.
The play is fucking over.
Clark's gonna get helmet to helmet. Clark's gonna get helmet to helmet. Yep.
Of course, shit. How the fuck is Kenny Clark supposed
and
to
a face
stop?
mask?
Well, all right, yeah, the face mask. That one, that was extra.
God damn it! Come on, Kenny. We had him dead to rights. We're gonna get the ball back.
Yeah, I don't know how Kenny Clark is supposed to stop the helmet to helmet though. Like that's just you put defenders in an impossible situation there.
Ridiculous.
1st and 10. Probably gonna run here. Oh, play action.
Ooh. 37's, I think, Valentine. If he could have got there a little bit quicker, it's another pick 6 to the house right there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Dak is he's definitely been throwing some
he's thrown 2 picks.
Balls.
And I'm surprised he's thrown 2 picks because we have not been getting consistent pressure on him. Ferguson's out of the game now. All right, where's CeeDee? Where do they have him lined up?
I mean, they're in a tight bunch formation right now.
CeeDee's going motion up high. CeeDee's gonna have a linebacker on him. Yep, CeeDee right there. I knew it.
Yeah, I mean it's a solid plan by Dallas. You motion CeeDee, see if it's in man or zone, and if you like the matchup,
wow, get off field, field. Okay, we send CeeDee in motion again. Can we have a better plan for
Quay
CeeDee?
Walker doesn't know what he's doing out there. He's talking to multiple defenders in confusion.
Okay, we're pressing. Jay's pressing up top. Get there.
This is a big one.
Come on. He's gonna get that first down. Yep.
Fuck. Oh man.
You have to anticipate that he's gonna do that little cutback move like that to try to run upfield. God damn it.
Dude, I mean that's just tough though. You got Nixon in one-on-one man coverage. Like I don't know how he's supposed to angle back.
Come on.
Dude, Dallas is doing exactly what they need to do right now.
There's that run play. Stop them. Wow, that's a really good run by them. 5-6 yards. Dang. All right, hey, got home to a field goal now. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I
Bootleg
mean,
to the
Barry and Van
outside.
Ness up there.
They are just peppering CD Lamb with targets. Now he's about to have 10 catches here on this drive alone.
Just wild that he goes the entire first quarter without a catch, and now he's just eating.
He's got 6. He's up to 6 on the day now. I think that means he's got 4 on this drive. That's clearly was the game plan adjustment halftime. Find ways to get C the ball in space real quick and let him make plays, and it's working for him.
All right, Dak calls an audible here on this 1st and 10. Motions
Up
Cooks.
the middle. All right, that worked.
Yeah, that looked like a design screen to Cooks that was covered. So Dak just scrambles instead for maybe a yard.
All right, let's see.
2nd and 10. Looks like we're in man coverage.
Preston's been pretty quiet this game too, but I know he's on Tyrone Smith, but still make a play. Someone's got to make a play. Get there, Gary. Get there, Gary.
Come on, young man.
Walker almost makes a play, but hits the ground.
Oh, man, that was so close to being a 3rd pick. Dude, Dak just fucking tossed it away trying to avoid the sack.
Devondre dropping that sure-handed pick.
No, that was Walker.
No, I meant that at the end of that second quarter there.
Oh, yeah. No, it was right in this fucking breadbasket. That should have been a pick.
3rd and 10.
Dak is just throwing it up there for us. It's up to the defense to bring him in.
Good. Where's CD? Have a plan for CD. He is. I don't even see CD. Where the hell is CD?
I think the slot.
I don't think he's out there on that play. Oh, nice. 4th and 10.
Got it at the line.
All right. They're gonna have to send that field goal unit out onto the field. All right. Hey, that's a small win right there.
Yeah.
Preston making a play. Yep. However, based on where Dak was throwing that ball, I feel like Keyshawn Nixon could have had play to get that pick. Well, this is probably going to be a surefire field goal. You're talking about one of the best in the league. This guy is, well, I think came from the XFL or the USFL last year, and he's been
USFL.
Yeah.
He didn't miss a single field goal until the last game of the year. He actually missed 2 in the last game.
That's wild.
Believe.
That's wild.
But yeah, he had the longest consecutive streak to start a career in NFL history, just like shattering the record. Yeah, he's automatic, and he puts 3 on the board there for Dallas.
Okay. So Dallas gets 3. The best thing we could do here to respond, just go down and eat up some clock. 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Yeah. Dude, I would love to see a repeat of our first drive of the game.
Mm-hmm. If you do that, I'm not saying there's still ball game left, but if you can eat up 7.5 minutes and score a touchdown, and then just give yourself another 4-point cushion from that field goal that they had, and then you're back up by 23, 24 almost going into the 4th. I like my chances at that point. Then I like my chances at that point. With smart.
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this Dan Quinn defense, Al Harris defense, how it responds and adjusts in the second half. Because first half, we kind of took what we wanted. We did punt once, but for the most part, we moved the ball very well. Now, they did get us into a lot of 3rd and longs. The thing is, we just kept converting them. Maybe they just stay the course and assume that we're not going to keep up that success rate. We'll see.
What's also interesting, I'll make a comment of Joe Barry in playoff elimination games. He only allows 13 points per game, by the way. Dallas is at 10 right now. I know every game's different, but it'd be real nice if we could keep that similar trend. Keep that, maybe hold Dallas to maybe one more touchdown the rest of the game or something. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. if I'm Matt LaFleur, there are two things I feel like that will lose us this game going forward. Offensive or just penalties, like boneheaded penalties and turnovers. I feel like it's probably the only two. Oh, was that false start on Smith? Oh, LaFleur was calling that was a false start on that last play of the second quarter.
Yeah,
Wow.
LaFleur and the refs grill about it.
He
That
had a
does
good
look.
point. That was a false start on Tyrone Smith.
I mean, I'm not going to get too bent out of shape over that. It's we didn't notice it in real time. Penalties are going to be missed. Like in general, I like to let them play unless it's an obvious thing. And if Campbell pulls in that interception, we're never talking about it.
All right. Hey, we got lots of weapons on this offense. Let's keep spreading the ball out.
Yeah. But like you were saying, the two things that could stop us, you said penalties, and I assume you were going to go into turnovers next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coaching Jordan Love here. I'm saying do not make a risky pass.
Do the same thing Dallas does. Short, quick passes that just keep the chains moving.
Double
Ooh, I
motion
like
for
that. I like
Reed,
that. Get that
handoff
tackle
to
there.
Jones.
Nice. Stay in
Nice
bounds.
seal block by Kraft.
Actually,
All
doesn't
right,
matter. Stay in
solid
bounds. They're
7 yards by Jones.
nice. All right. Picking up
Dude, I
this.
like Kraft out there as a lead blocker.
He
He's
likes to hit
already
people.
way better than Degora ever was.
Picking up this first down in the second half is critical. Like picking up a first down and keeping the chains moving on your first drive, second half, like it gets you into a rhythm and it can create that consistency. Like coming out flat would be no bueno.
Dude, Dallas has the line stacked and they have a
Oh
single
yeah.
high safety.
I
They're
almost
kind of begging us to
play
pass here.
play action. We don't. Jones busts to the outside. He picks up that first down. Hard running. Like to
Damn.
see it. First down. Good job, Jones.
That's a first down that A.J. Dillon never picks up.
No.
Like the work that Jones had to do in the backfield just to get back to the line of scrimmage, the guy is so shifty.
We're building a nice receiving core here in Green Bay.
That we are.
All right, Jordan Love, single.
Dude, Dallas just keeps daring us to throw deep. Look how many guys they have at the line of scrimmage.
Oh. Then we do throw it deep. Wide open. Dobbs. Keep going, dude.
Go. Oh
yes.
my God, Dobbs having the fucking game of his career right now.
Just as I was about to write off Dobbs and be like, dude, he's going to be like our fourth receiver next year or fifth receiver next year. Having himself games. Wow. And a huge hit on Love as he's releasing. Oh, Dobbs trips on that too. He even had if he had more time, he had Wicks too, who was getting separation. Parsons, I don't know, man. That's almost a hit on the quarterback.
Dude, there's been multiple hits like that on Love this game. He doesn't have the national cred
just like
yet
that. We are in the red zone. We are carving up this defense. I love to see it. Keep feeding Jones. Yes, please. Yes, please. Nice. Jones is running hard.
Yeah, I mean not the highest yardage total, but pretty much every time he has touched the ball, he has been running tough and punishing
helmet to
Dallas.
helmet, dude. Helmet. Hey, if you call Kenny Clark on helmet to helmet, you call Parsons on helmet to helmet too.
I guarantee you this: next time Jordan Love is in the playoffs, his name's going to be well known enough to get those calls.
Yeah. Next week.
2nd and 2 from the 9. Love under center.
Watson. Send Watson in motion. Hand the ball off again. Up the middle. Touchdown, Jones.
Oh, on touch. 3rd touchdown of the game. What did I say earlier? 5?
I love it.
Still got a quarter and a half to go.
This is awesome, dude. Hey, what do you think? Aaron Rodgers is sitting at home on his couch thinking right now. Just being like, fuck. My team went like 4-12. got blown Achilles. Green Bay's
Brother,
Green Bay's winning playoff football without
to
me.
be perfectly frank, I don't give a fuck what Aaron Rodgers is thinking right now. He was great when he was on the team. I'm happy for the memories. Brought us a Super Bowl, brought us a ton of great moments, but the time was long past to move on, and we made the right call with Jordan
I
Love here.
I am gonna send you a YouTube video of so Joe Buck does his own interview sit down thing. Last week he had Brett Favre on. You should watch it. It's really good. Brett Favre was grizzled, dude, like full on beard. It's a pretty good interview too. Like
Yeah, I'm
I said,
surprised any media is talking to Brett Favre anymore after he stole welfare funds from the state of Mississippi.
and Joe Buck swears, by the way, on it as well. Never heard Joe Buck
Oh
swear in
yeah,
my whole life. Yeah.
yeah, he's usually like the clean guy.
Yeah. It's a really good interview. Most of what you're gonna hear is probably what you already know about Brett Favre, but there might be a few new things he throws in there. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really well done interview. I'll send it to you after the game.
Yeah, so that's just Joe Buck just does his own podcast, or
He's got so like how would I describe it? You know how like um Brian Gumbel would have like his own like show on HBO where he'd call in players and sit them down and talk to them, or like it's almost like an Oprah Winfrey thing, you know, like I don't know, like a talk show. He's got his own like
yeah,
talk show thing. Yeah, it's called like Undisciplined or Undisciple or something with Joe Buck, something like that. It's never even heard of it, but it was good. It just kind of popped up on my recommended thing when I was looking up Brett Favre Dallas Cowboy highlights or something. So. Yeah, so Green Bay up 34-10. Aaron Jones he's got 16 carries on the day for 59 yards, and he's got a hat trick, man. 3 touchdowns. Dobbs is up to 148 receiving yards on 5 catches.
yeah. I mean that. I think you absolutely point to Romeo Dobbs as the difference in this game. And, we were looking at our receiver lineup earlier and saying, how do you cover these five guys? And, I was thinking Bo Melton would be the X factor. He's kind of shown a hot connection with Love over this past month. Dobbs is, Dobbs is Dobbs. He's been good for a first down. He's pretty good in the red zone. He's never been this big play guy, and just all of a sudden this game, just breaking out play after play. Every time he gets the
Yeah.
ball, it's a big play. If he can continue to play like that, like I don't know how you defend this receiving core.
Right? I don't know either. Playing well. He's got so many weapons. They're all playing so well right now. I mean, Bo Melton's only got a catch on the day. Oh, that was a good block by that Dallas special teamer there. There is a flag. Hopefully, this is on Dallas and this ball can come back a little bit here. It's the context hat. That's what it is. That's why we're doing so well. Yep, it's on Dallas. Good. That ball's coming back a little bit. Probably holding. Yep, holding. Rips the player down. Anthony Johnson. All right, 6:32 left in the game. 1st and 10 Dallas. This ball is being placed at the wow. Okay, way back there. This got pulled back far. This is at the 12-yard line. Nice. That was
Yeah,
a
man.
big
I mean,
time
this
penalty.
this is a real pick six opportunity here.
And they hit Tony Pollard on a over the
Ooh,
middle.
McDuffie hurts himself on that. He looks to be in pain. He comes in for a big hit on Pollard, and now he is hurt.
I'm trying to see what it is. It looks like a shoulder.
Yeah, I was going to say either shoulder or something with his arm.
I was just about to say we've been relatively pretty healthy this game.
It is interesting. We've been cycling Campbell, Walker, and McDuffie. This coaching staff has really shown a willingness to rotate players at non-traditional positions. Far more than we're used to seeing. Like you're used to seeing pass rushers and wide receivers rotated, but this coaching staff, they'll do the offensive line, they'll do linebackers, do safeties.
Are you surprised to see us holding Dallas to 10 points so far, given the fact that if I told you that we had basically no sacks in this game, like no pressure. Like Dak's been, I mean, I wouldn't say he's had all day to sit back there and throw, but he hasn't really been threatened very much.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, I mean, we haven't like dominated on the edges. I would say we've done enough on the edges, but there's been almost no interior pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't want to say Kenny Clark's having a bad game because I think Kenny Clark has made some nice plays in the run game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we haven't had much interior pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you would expect Dak to step up and find someone open, but he hasn't really been looking for the open man. It seems like he's been trying to force it to CD.
Yeah, he has been in the second half for sure. For sure. In fact,
Yeah.
that pass that Jair picked off, I believe, was going towards CD as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing. They got Brandon Cooks is a perennial 1,000-yard receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Super underrated guy. Michael Gallup, he as a number 3. Hell yeah, I'll take Michael Gallup as a number 3. Jake Ferguson quietly been one of the best tight ends in the league this year.
Yeah,
I would argue.
he's been a top 10 tight. Okay, it's good to see McDuffie walking. He's going to the blue tent. McDuffie looks like a tough player, man. Looks
He
almost
does.
like
It's because he's bald. Bald guys look
I was
tough.
gonna say he looks like Kratos out there, man. He looks like yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I think Dak has really been honing in on Lamb, much the same way that Rodgers would hone in on
Honed in
Adams.
on him right there too. And CD picks up the first down, but gets pushed out of bounds. This offense runs through CD land, man. Like it's.
Yeah. Which, like, whatever, dude. If they want to throw a 2-yard pass to Lamb, I'll give that up. Yes, that was
It
a first
reminds
down.
me. It reminds me of Devontae back in the day. Really, like the amount of throws that go to one guy over all the
Devontae
others.
was better though, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Devontae was a fucking.
Oh, yeah.
It was watching art to watch him run.
Well, I was waiting for a big play like that to happen. There's Gallup and big play by Dallas. They needed that.
Yeah. Yep. That was a big one.
And then Barry gets bottled up. No pass rush. Gallup gets behind the coverage. Yeah,
that's just that's a
play.
zone, and I think Walker didn't get enough depth on his drop.
And they're going hurry up here now.
Yeah,
Alexander's hurt. Alexander's down. Oh, he looks like he's in a lot of pain too, man. Oh wow, his helmet's coming off. He's in a ton of pain. This doesn't look like an ankle either.
Oh shit, LaFleur's out there with him. I mean that's kind of worst case scenario here in that I don't think many Green Bay Packers fans expected us to win this game, let alone go on to the Super Bowl. So the last thing you want is an injury that carries into the offseason.
No, and not for nothing. If we go on to win this game, our reward for winning this game is
San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey. Like without Jair too out there, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Our coaching staff would have to call the game of a lifetime against them. And we would have to have so many breaks go our way. We'd have to buy off the refs.
Get them Butterburgers for life.
Yeah, we'd have to do something. Like, as much as I love watching, like, as much as I want to win this game, and I definitely want to win it, and I want to watch back football again next week, I don't want to watch us play San Francisco. I really don't. I was hoping that the road to the Super Bowl, if it were to potentially happen. San Francisco would have been knocked out by someone else before we got to them. We're not going to be the ones that knock out San Francisco.
I mean,
It could happen. But,
never say never.
I
I
mean-
did not expect us to be handling Dallas like this.
no. But Dallas is more reckless than San Francisco. Like Shanahan is not going to put Brock Purdy in a position to ever throw multiple picks like he did that one time against Baltimore. Like, yeah, it happened one time and he was done. He pulled him. Brock Purdy is just like, he's just a game manager. He's almost just like a new age, almost like Tom Brady in a way. He's just a good game manager.
Yeah, I mean, that really.
All right, that's good to
Okay,
see.
all right, so we're back. Alexander walking under his own power.
Let's see what happens here. Ankle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
his ankle.
He does immediately grab for the ankle. It's probably the ankle he rolled.
Yep.
So he's probably out for this game.
Mm-hmm. Which at this point, hopefully we can just weather the storm.
Yeah. Which, like,
as I said,
I feel better about if this is just like a rolled ankle, sprained ankle, or whatever. You know, even if he misses, you know, assuming we go on to next week, a lot of ball game left.
Oh yeah.
Even if he misses it, that's not too bad. I don't want him tearing his fucking ACL or something at the end of the year, and then he's out half of next year.
For sure. He's the highest paid corner in the league too. Yeah, we kind of need him. As I said, this clock is running. Dallas is probably going to score. That doesn't look good on Jair's part, though, the way he's sitting there. If we can score another touchdown, I think it's in the bag.
Dallas has been having a lot of success when Enigbari and Van Ness are out there.
Yes, they are. 3rd and 1 now. Good coverage on that one. I expect Dallas to just do something quick to pick up a first down here. By the way, this is 4-down territory for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Rest away.
Yeah, which is why I would expect a run here.
Yeah. I'm almost calling a pressure on this, man, because like if they don't pick this up, they're probably doing a QB sneak or something here. Like dial up some pressure. We have not sent blitz all day.
Oh goddamn, we got Campbell on CD Lamb. They're gonna be going to Lamb.
Nice.
They're going to Lamb.
And they run it, and they pick up a first down. So we're purely in. Oh, there's a flag. Nice. This ball's coming back. This is probably gonna be on the offense. False start, probably.
Or a hold.
Hold will be even better. Why are they doing a hurry?
Oh wait, no, not a penalty. It was one of the Packers' towels was yellow, I guess.
Oh.
Dak lost it into the end zone, and too much air on it for Pollard.
Yeah, Gary gets his towel ripped out by.
I'm surprised that players are allowed to have yellow towels. That
we are
seems
yellow.
like there should be a rule against that. Dude, if I were Green Bay, if I were Joe Barry, I would scheme up. I would kind of do a feint where I make it look like Devontae Campbell is covering CeeDee Lamb.
Preston. They got Preston big time. This is a free play in the end zone. Yep. Almost picked too, but it would have been a free play by him regardless. I'm almost glad he didn't pick it. It would just piss me off even more.
Yeah, I mean, that was such an obvious offsides that Preston just kind of stopped moving, assuming they were going to blow the whistle like they did for us earlier, not giving Love the chance for a free play.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was more consistency in that bullshit. Like, but
Same.
Why did sometimes they let it go, sometimes they don't? I never see any like real difference in how they make that determination.
Right. Get there. Someone's got to get there. He's running.
Kill him.
Hit him.
Savage with a nice hit.
Like at this point, it's a first down. They're on the goal line. Even if you get something like a late hit or helmet, they're only going to get like 2 yards or something like that. Like now's the time you light them up, man. They're not getting 15 more yards.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to watch out for. I think you get 2 personal fouls. You're
Ejections, yeah.
ejected now.
Well, I feel like this is inevitably gonna be a touchdown here at this point. So
Yeah, if I'm Dallas, I run, dude. The way Dak has been throwing the ball, I wouldn't want to chance another interception. Which, like, damn, like
flag, pass interference. Jesus Christ, Zebras. Just give them the fucking touchdown at this point, guys. Jesus.
I think Barre is talking to the refs, I think he's trying to say he had his face mask pulled.
Oh, he did. That was a face mask on Ferguson. Those penalties should offset. That's also not pass interference.
Oh,
that wasn't
I don't see anything there that's pass interference. They say both fouls around the defense.
What with
shit.
nothing on Enigbare? If I'm LaFleur, I got a lot to say to the fucking officials after this game.
Dude, I bet you there would be a shit ton of money to be made if there's a company out there that would be willing to try to use AI tools and the cameras to call penalties in place of referees.
Yeah, probably. And there's Dell's touchdown, running play by Tony Pollard. His offense is staying out onto the field.
Yeah, I mean, 24-point game. If you get 8-8-8, you're tied.
Which makes getting a field goal like imperative at this point going forward. Like I feel like we at least need a field goal. Stopping it here though would be a big boon.
Okay, they motion CeeDee Lamb.
Who's on CeeDee?
He's
Who's
in
on
the backfield. All right, they're gonna
the same play. They ran the same play. They flag. Nice. Let this be on Dallas, please. Yes, it is on Dallas. The way Ferguson's reaction is, it's on Dallas. McCarthy's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, actually, I want to see what this is. I didn't see any obvious penalty here.
Don't pick it up. Call it. Oh, pick. Tolbert picked him. You can't pick him like that. You can't pick him like that. Man. It's a rule.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a rule. It's kind of a ticky-tacky rule.
I wonder if they kick a field goal now.
Or the extra point.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know, man. It's
it looks like they're gonna keep the offense. This makes it a little bit easier for us now. This is when you gotta stop them now, though. Like it's not gonna get a better chance for us to stop them at 2 points than this point. Yeah. Or he's calling them
I
off.
would actually.
Yep. All right, McCarthy's kicking next point.
Okay.
Which makes it a 17-point game, I believe.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, so that's a 3-score game.
Huh. I mean, I know this would be a super hard 2-point conversion, but mathematically, there doesn't seem to be a ton of advantage to getting an extra point.
Well,
I mean, I guess maybe
you can still take it into overtime. Yeah, win it in overtime then.
Yeah, I guess he's just thinking get points on the board, and you don't know what happens for the rest of the game.
There's still
that was a very big penalty by Dallas.
Oh, he missed.
Holy shit!
He missed.
Really? That is the best kicker in the league. misses that extra point because of the penalty distance,
Hey.
that's huge.
Hey, somewhere right now, Yunhu Koo is pissed off at your comment just now.
Okay. So that keeps it at an 18-point game, man. That's a 3-score game. Third quarter. I think we got about 4 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. 3, a little bit over 3, I believe.
All right, man. Well, I just don't want to see LaFleur let his foot off the gas here.
Field goal helps tremendously still, but a touchdown, I think a touchdown seals it. I think if we can get a touchdown, if we can get the ball to the fourth quarter and score a touchdown, that's probably going to be enough of a buffer, enough of a cushion to weather any Dallas comeback, unless like we really, really fucking blow it. And we're also going to look into Jair Alexander now and just see if there's any updates on him.
Yeah, I mean, I assume based on the replay, it looked like he immediately grabbed for his ankle. I assume it's the ankle he rolled, and we're not going to see him again this game.
Yeah, I don't.
But hey, I mean, for him to suit up like he did when he was a 50-50 decision, and he gets that interception down at Dallas's own goal line, pretty much, that led to our offense putting 7 on the board. Absolutely pivotal play.
Mm-hmm. He's questionable to return, but I don't expect him to come back into this game.
Did they specify the injury?
It's his ankle. And then Isaiah McDuffie is a stinger. He's questionable as well. Yep.
Dude, I would love to see Quay Walker just put it together. He's got the tools, man. He could be dominant all pro. And Mike, I think he looked better in his rookie year than he does this year.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, we get the ball back. Let's see what Jordan Love and this offense can do. Wow, what a kick! That sucker was almost a made field goal from that distance. That's wild.
Dude, no, I honestly think that the league should make a rule change that if you kick it through the uprights on a kickoff, you like get an extra point or something. Because like if they're trying to negate kick returns because they're worried about injuries, well, that's a hell of a way to incentivize kicking it through the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This second half has slowed down majorly compared to the first.
Nice run by Jones.
Yeah. What a cutback. 12-yard gain.
Aaron Jones won't allow Green Bay to lose this game, man.
Dude, that's what I'm worried about is that, things have slowed so much. Our offense hasn't been on the field much. Do we lose momentum? Aaron Jones comes right out and says, no, this train's still rolling.
I need Jones to not be. I'm like nervous about him being too fucking aggressive though. Like what happens when he gets too.
Don't even bring it up. Don't bring it up.
Fine.
All right.
Single backfield. Love under center. We're bunched up real close. We give the ball back to Jones. Another big hole. Another first down. We're in Dallas territory.
Oh yeah.
We're cooking. Jones is cooking, baby.
That Dallas defense is tired now.
Yep.
You can tell.
Let's take a look at Tucker and Zach Tom on this. And Sean Ryan, by the way, who's still out there at right guard. Boom, boom, boom. Sean Ryan with the seal block.
Yeah. Sean Ryan springs that run.
Yep. We are attacking the right side of the Dallas line, and it's working very, very well for us right now.
Dude, Sean Ryan, not for nothing, he's going to be our starting right guard next year. I highly doubt we re-sign Runyon.
As well he should be, man. As well he should be. All right, another play action fake by Love. We're going deep. Oh, wide open.
Kill shot.
Get in there.
Go.
Touchdown.
Go.
Touchdown.
Go.
Holy
Go.
shit. What is going on, Cody? Cody, what the fuck is going on? What is happening? Do we got the best offense in the league? Do we got the best offense in the league?
Did you just see that old bitch from Dallas?
Yeah, yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. Dude,
Dude, how does
I
he
don't
get
want to
that wide
complain
open?
here, but I kind of wish that Love threw the ball more in stride. Like that hung up there a long time.
The way he threw that, I'm like, Jordan Love, what the fuck are you doing, dude? That's like a hospital ball. Like, or like,
yeah, there was just no one around Musgrave. My God, dude. 41 points so far.
dude, we're killing them, man. We are fucking destroying them.
Jesus Christ. What if Jerry Jones shot himself after this game?
Jones isn't gonna shoot himself. Oh, wow, that was
Like,
the
dude,
best
like
comment of the game, though.
just this Dallas team really my entire like football watching lifetime. I didn't really start watching ball until the early 2000s. Dallas has just always been this team that like they're supposed to be good and like they'll build up a nice regular season record and they never do jack shit in the playoffs.
Hey, this is the first time all season we've scored over 40 points.
Why stop here, baby? Go for 50.
Yeah, go for 50 burger. Why not, man?
I mean, I don't know what else he can say. Our offense is just absolutely
Cooking.
in control of this game. Our offensive line is dominating them. Micah Parsons, like, he hasn't made a splash play all day long. I think
No,
he
he
drew
hasn't.
one penalty. We're just killing them, man. Like, Love is on point. Offensive line is bullying them. Aaron Jones has been running tough all game, and now he's finally getting rewarded with some of those long runs because the defense is wearing down. This is the Green Bay Packers football that I've been waiting for, man. To see an offensive line dominate the defense, it's been a long time since we've seen that kind of Packers football.
Look, no matter what happens next week at San Francisco, seeing this game today gives me a lot of hope for next year, man. If we
Hell
can
yeah,
improve,
dude.
like, whatever happens in San Francisco next week, whatever. But being able to do this against a really good Dallas team. Has Dallas lost at home this year?
No, undefeated at home.
Dallas is undefeated at home, and we came in and we dropped a 40 burger on them so far, and we're just killing them.
And I'll give Musgrave credit there. Throughout the year, he just had this penchant for he would catch that deep downfield pass and just like fucking fall down afterward. There, he kept his feet and kept running afterward. It was almost a touchdown, or rather, it was a touchdown. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, dude, these young guns
Awesome.
at every level of the offense,
Mm-hmm.
quarterback, offensive line, wide receiver. Running back is the one place where we don't have a young guy who's been balling out. And I'm hoping we nab one in this upcoming draft to pair with Aaron Jones. Whew. There's a big hit there on Ferguson.
Yeah. Dallas has got to go super hurry up the rest of the way.
Yeah, you might see one or two draw plays sprinkled in, but at this point, their run game is done.
What are we doing? Who's hurt? Or is there a timeout?
Yeah, I think it's just timeout. I think they were looking at might have been Enigbare. Looks real tired there. He was like stretching out, practically laying down.
Hopefully he's not Campbell. Can't afford to get anyone else hurt on the inside linebacker spot. Where's Dak hurt? Nope, Dak's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't know what's
think
going on right now.
I think Green Bay called the timeout. Like I think the defense was just looking a little gassed. I don't know.
We were just like, all right, we see what you're trying to do. We're
Oh,
gonna
you know,
slow you
actually,
down
all
real
right. So
quick.
it
Oh, we
was a
challenged.
stoppage by the refs. Wait, no,
No, we
Green Bay
challenged.
challenge.
We're challenging
Green
the
Bay
catch.
challenge. All right, good God!
Wow,
What?
you see
This
that? It's a cool
broadcast is
graphic.
terrible. How did they not show the flag being thrown? Not show like it took a long time to figure out what the hell was going on there.
All right, we lost
All
the
right.
challenge. That's wild that we challenged that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess LaFleur is thinking when you're up big, if
Like,
you can
you got
stall their
them, you might as
momentum in
well
any
use
way.
them.
All right. 1st and 10, a minute left in the third.
Big hit. Come on. Nice.
Yeah,
Nixon's
that was a good open field tackle by Nixon. Dude, Nixon is actually a surprisingly solid open field tackler. Dallas rushing back up there.
Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
All right, good tackle at the line of scrimmage. Now is Quay hurt? Now Quay's hurt. He's saying he's good though, but he's hurt. He's hurt. It's his shoulder. It looks like. Fuck.
I don't like that.
They're gonna attack him. I bet. Get
Oh,
there.
he's
Oh
kinda...
my God! You gotta make that tackle.
Come on, kill him.
They hit the ground.
Dude.
They hit the ground. Hit the ground. They hit the ground. Do not. Thank you.
So I was watching Walker on that play, and he had Pollard in coverage, and then when Prescott was almost sacked and rolled out, Walker goes up to try to finish it, and Prescott throws to Pollard when Walker moves up. Thankfully, it's kind of a bad pass, but you're right, dude. You gotta just. We haven't had an actual sack.
This is huge. Actually, I mean, I don't know if it's huge at this point in the game, but yeah, get there. He throws it up. Nice. That's Green Bay ball in Dallas territory. Start of the fourth. Fucking rolling, dude. This is the best game we played all year. In the playoffs.
Hell yeah.
Against the number 2. Dallas is the number 2 seed, by the way. Like, I don't know if we haven't even mentioned that yet. They're the second best team in the NFC. Based on seeding. But
yeah. Dude, I mean, I don't think I saw a single media prediction for Green Bay to win this.
Oh, probably not. But they also didn't.
Everyone has been underselling this team this year, and I'm honestly surprised. Like I wouldn't have expected him to win it, but I'm really surprised that there's been zero conversation for Love as MVP. When you consider what he's done with the youngest team to ever make the playoffs, and to lose his starting left tackle week 1, to be without his number 1 wide receiver for half the season, to be without his number 1 running back for half the season, and he's put together. He's thrown the second most touchdown passes in the league.
Yeah,
and like no one's fucking talking about that.
Yeah. He should I'm not saying he should be the front runner, but you could almost make an MVP case for him. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean that's
he's
what
at least in the
asking for here.
conversation.
It's some conversation. Yeah,
at least in the
no
conversation.
one's even mentioned him in the conversation.
Mm-mm.
We're just like, really? Like it seems like Lamar Jackson's the runaway favorite. And if you look at like what I tend to look at most when I'm looking at these quarterbacks is all right, let's add up your total touchdowns versus your total turnovers and see how the math shakes out. Love is much, much better than Jackson.
Oh, another thing that doesn't get mentioned very often is his picks. He has cut back on the INTs dramatically in the second half of the year. Like one interception since like week 11 or something like that. Like
Yeah.
one. That's great. Like I thought he was gonna have an issue with INTs for arguably his career, but this stretch here, he's shown that he can.
Yeah.
He
Dude,
can make
I mean,
good throws.
it's really crazy
Mhm.
how much he has elevated his game. And it's like we hit it felt like we hit the Pittsburgh game, which it was a game we lost, but the offense played well and kind of fought to the end. It seems like that Pittsburgh game onward, Love just became a different player.
Yeah.
It's wild, like how drastic of a switch it was.
That's interesting that Dallas is actually leading time of possession now. And they have double the
That
amount
isn't.
of offensive play. They have double the amount of offensive plays than we have. Aaron Jones
Come on, Aaron Jones.
having
Come
himself
on,
a
young man.
game, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He wants to go get touchdown number 4.
You ever seen something so sexy, man?
Dude, I really, really hope we find a way to keep him next year. I know he's got a crazy cap hit, but I would much rather find a way to hang on to him and let AJ Dillon walk.
We can if we just probably cut Bakhtiari.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting offseason decision how that all shakes out. But yeah, dude, Aaron Jones, he is still the engine that makes this offense go.
Oh,
Emmanuel
100%.
Wilson getting some work there, picks up probably 4 yards.
He's got 115 rushing yards today. That's awesome. He's
Still
averaging.
going.
Look at that. He's averaging 123 yards per game in the 3 games against his last 3 games against Dallas, and he's got 9 touchdowns against them. 9 touchdowns in 3 games. That's wild. Yeah, keep handing that ball off.
That's some nice tough running by, I believe that's Wilson out there.
It is.
Yeah.
I think you see us. We might even see our backups go into this game soon, man. If we score a touchdown
Maybe.
here, if we score a touchdown on this
Yeah.
drive, I don't think you see Jordan Love the rest of the game.
Jesus Christ, man. That's about the most disrespectful thing you can do, a playoff game, and you're putting your backups out there.
But we have to play next week now. Don't leave don't leave your
you're not
starters out
wrong.
there.
Well, we got this 3rd and 1 here. Are we going to convert it?
We hand the ball off. Yeah, we do. I didn't think we were
All
going to
right.
get it because he ran right into his lineman. I think it was Jenkins, but we got Runyon back in now at right guard.
Yeah, I do. I think we just literally cycled him. I don't.
It must be some.
I don't.
It must be some new trend to like cycle your just like you cycle defensive linemen. I guess there's nothing wrong against cycling your offensive linemen too. I guess, but
I mean, in general, though, the
there's no rule
conventional
against
wisdom
it.
is your offensive line wants to play
Needs-
as a unit. They want to know
Yeah.
exactly what the guy next to them is doing. 1st and 10, loving the shotgun.
Oh, hey, how about a late hit on Reed there?
Yeah, that's so that's actually interesting. I still think Jaden Reed doesn't have a catch.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a catch out there today. Which hopefully that changes next week.
All right, so 2nd and 10, we stopped the clock with that dropped catch by Reed. which
We
I mean,
got
it wasn't a
we
great
got we
ball by
got
Love.
Wilson back in there. I'm
Oh,
almost
dude,
thinking,
I like the outside look here.
oh yeah,
Instead we
runs
run.
it up
All
the
right.
middle. Oh, whoa. Is that going to be a? Did they blow it dead? Yeah, they blew it dead.
Yeah, I think that's dead. I do.
Good run by Wilson.
All right,
though.
yeah, Wilson's running nice right now, but what are we doing, man? Get Aaron Jones out there to plunge this in the end zone and pick up.
I don't.
Deshaun
I
on
was
4.
just gonna say, I don't think you see Aaron Jones the rest of the game. I think his day is done.
I would love to seal it with a touchdown here.
Dan Campbell looks like he has no idea what to do anymore.
All right, I suspect we just run the ball here.
No, I think we throw it.
I don't know, man. I don't like
Oh,
these
we do.
matchups.
We do run. Okay, we're gonna kick a field goal here.
Yeah, at this point, kind of just draining clock and playing the numbers. I mean, you're looking at
No, offense is staying out. We're going for the kill shot. This is it.
Really?
Yeah, it makes sense because if you score a touchdown here, your day's done. Your day is done.
4th and 2. Do we
Jones is
bring
back
Jones
in.
back? Yes,
Yep,
Jones is back out.
in. We got Kraft, Musgrave, Watson, Dobbs, Jones. Those are your playmakers. Shotgun. Jones to the right.
I think he'd go Jones. Yeah. Oh, play action.
Oh,
play
what
action.
a throw! Holy shit!
Holy
in between
shit.
traffic. Wow, he needles it. I was like, "There's no way he's gonna go Dobbs. There's no way. It's way too risky." And he fucking needles it right between them.
I can't believe LaFleur green lights the pass here.
Holy
why
shit!
risk the interception? And Love, you're right, dude. That is a fucking needle. He gets Dobbs the touchdown that he's been working
I'm
for
looking
all
at
game
28.
long.
I'm looking at 28. I'm like, don't throw it. 28's right there. He's lurking. He's right there. And he still slings it right in there. What a throw. Hey.
Wild.
We're on to San Francisco, man. We're on to San Francisco.
We're about to see Sean Clifford come in this game.
I don't think you see any of our starters going forward, dude. I think, wow.
Oh, man, Dobbs got rid of the Frederick Douglass look.
Hey, Cody, so your boldest prediction was Love makes some signature play. I don't think he made a signature play, but I think his overall performance in general and this is in the playoffs, so like everyone in the world's seen this. I think Jordan Love just announced his arrival to the media can't not overlook Jordan Love anymore.
Well, hey, I give me a second here. I have to go look up a quick little stat. Bear with me. Fill some airtime.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go over some stats, I guess, where we can there. I'll see if I can get another update on Jair. Let me see here.
Okay. All right. I found my stat here. So I was going to look up Aaron Rodgers' first playoff game, that fucking epic shootout against the Cardinals that went to overtime. Final score 51-45. So you know what that means? That means Jordan Love's first playoff game somehow managed to outscore Aaron Rodgers in one of the all-time most entertaining playoff games I've ever seen. It sucks that we lost that game, but like it felt like our offense could do anything they wanted in that game. And you know what? It feels that same way today.
Yeah.
And you're right, man. Jordan Love has announced himself.
Do you want to know what's wild? Jordan Love's got perfect quarterback rating.
No shit.
158.3 right now. He's got 158.3. He is 16 for 20, so he's 80% on the day. He's only had 4 incompletions. 272 yards passing and 3 touchdowns and no picks, and 158.3 QB rating, which I do believe is the best QB rating.
Yeah, that is as high as he can go.
Yep.
And Aaron Jones has got 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, he's got 19 carries for 115 yards and 3 touchdowns. So Love and Jones combined for 6 touchdowns on the day.
Defense has got the fucking pick six.
Yep. We've held CD Lamb to his longest passing play was 13 yards. Nothing deep. He's got 7 receptions for 51 yards. You're probably going to see CD just rack up, a bunch of yards
Yeah.
on here. He's going to get his. We're just going to play super prevent defense. They're going to probably march down the field real quick and get a touchdown. Green Bay's going to get the ball back, and then we're just going to be eating clock. But for all intents and purposes, the score might be a little bit closer, and like the final score might be closer than what it is right now, but it's going to be some garbage time points for the most part. So wow, hey,
This is just crazy,
unreal.
man.
Unreal.
Who would expect a blowout of this proportion? Green Bay just absolutely dominating this game wire to wire.
Dude, how many NFC North fans right now are just sitting in front of their TVs like, fuck, they're
Dude,
still
and
good. They're
fucking
still good.
dude, Christian Watson and Jaden Reed barely involved in this game.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be interesting to see who we have, who we keep out there the rest of the day. So I see Preston still out there.
Yeah, I saw Campbell out there. Got Valentine and Valentine at corner.
Yeah, Nixon. Yeah, at this point, I want those young corners just to get as much playing time and experience as possible. They're gonna have their hands full, especially if Jair can't go next week, which I feel like he might be inactive next week if he re-aggravated that ankle.
Looks like we got Eric Wilson out there, so I think we pulled Quay Walker. So, I mean, Dallas is moving the ball nicely now. They're past midfield already.
Yeah.
There's still 10 minutes left, so you don't want to get too soft.
Wow, you got to tackle him. Dude, you got to actually bring him down. Don't just throw him.
I feel like I've noticed Valentine do that a few times this season. He just expects the whistle to be blown, doesn't, drive through the tackle. Well, dump off to Pollard. Yep. Wilson with the tackle.
Yep. This is just super prevent defense. Dallas is just marching down the field. We're just eating clock. Oh, that's wild. Look at that. What a graphic, man.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, we got another good quarterback. That's awesome.
Hey, I'm fucking spoiled for riches. Like, man, the rest of the NFC North has got to be just hating us.
Is Jordan? I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but whatever. Jordan Love, the best quarterback in the NFC. Better than Fields.
I was actually, I was thinking about it recently and comparing them to the rest of the NFC field. And of course, you got Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts.
I was thinking about in our division. Is he the best quarterback in our division?
Oh, division? Hell yeah. Okay. Kyler Murray, when he's at his best, can look like an MVP, but he's never consistently done it. Same with Brock Purdy. He's looked really good at times, but he's also like a guy where you just expect the bottom to drop out if he has less talent around him. I think there's a very good argument that next year Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the NFC.
He could be if he continues to progress the way he is. Dak's gonna run that in, but gets tackled.
Ooh, no, dude, it's Enigbare. Nice pursuit there to hit him on that 1st and goal scramble.
Just dropped it at my foot.
All right, it. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Dak takes the snap. Coverage sack. Yes.
Did we get cover
Ness.
sack? Nice.
Van Ness. Yep. And that's against Tyrone Smith. Now, I think one interesting question to ask here is, since McCarthy has come to Dallas, he's put up a lot of good regular seasons.
I was
I
just going to
believe.
ask you, is he going to get fired?
So, I think this year.
Touchdown. Fuck.
Yeah, touchdown to Ferguson.
That took like 5 minutes off the clock, though. So,
yeah, which they were moving pretty quickly at first, and then it slowed down a bit around the 30 or so. But yeah, McCarthy, he just put up his third 12-win season in a row, I believe, for Dallas, which is a franchise record for them. But every year he's been in Dallas, I don't think he's won a playoff game. I think they've got bounced first game.
They've won one.
They won
game.
one? Okay.
Yep. He's 1-2. He is. Yep. He's 1-2. About to be 1-2.
I could see Jerry Jones, like, particularly in a year with this many high caliber head coach candidates available. You're talking Bill Belichick, Pete Carroll, Mike Vrabel. Then you got the new up and comers like Ben Johnson, Mike McDonald. Like, there's so much talent out there right now.
Also,
I
Jim
could
Harbaugh
see Jerry Jones saying it's time for a fresh perspective. You know, kind of like the Broncos did back when they, I think it was John Fox had taken them to like the AFC Championship, and they're like, you know what, he's not getting us over the hump. We need someone fresh, and then they hire a new guy and they go win the Super Bowl.
You get that 2-point there. Rico Dowdle. Currently a 24-point game now. Yeah, I could see Jerry Jones making the move. Well, especially after a loss like this. Like, it makes it more justifiable to get rid of your coach after you get blown out in the playoffs. So,
yeah, I will give this credit to McCarthy though. You know, this game, your defense gives up 48 points. You know, I guess 41 because one of the scores was a pick six. It's hard. You know, McCarthy is an offensive coach. It's
he's a good
harder to
coach,
put
too.
that on him. Whereas like Dan Quinn, you know, he's been this hot head coaching name for a few coaching cycles now, and it's always been like, oh well, you know, he's an obvious head coaching candidate. He declined opportunities to stick with Dallas, but you get embarrassed like this, you know, maybe a little of the luster is taken off of his name. Same for Al Harris. You know, we're pretty excited about rumors of Al Harris being our next defensive coordinator. He runs the defensive backs room for Dallas. They haven't looked very good today.
No, they got torched today. Torched bad. Too. I haven't heard any Dallas secondary player make any type of notable play today. Or like their names haven't been called or anything.
Oh, dude, I mean, really, if you look at the key matchups we laid out at the start of this, you know, what one of the most pivotal was Micah Parsons against Rasheed Walker, or really just the offensive line in general. Micah Parsons has not made a splash play all
He's
game.
been non-factor
We have
all game.
shut him down. He's their best defensive player by far, and if he is not, you know, operating on all cylinders, it's going to affect the rest of that defense as a whole.
You want to know what Micah Parsons done today?
What, like an assisted tackle?
2 tackles, 1 solo. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
And he's got QB hit. That one play with QB hit. 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 QB hit. That's it.
Yeah, our offensive line has just taken over. And they were not a strong suit for this team for really the first 3 quarters of the year. You know, they've kind of just coalesced in this last stretch run where it was do or die, and
Oh, onside
they've just
kick.
come together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, get on that. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Holy shit, get on that.
Good Lord. Thankfully, that's Musgrave had some awareness there. But Musgrave was supposed to be a blocker. Like, I don't know where the catchers were on that.
Wow. Who was that? That was Jaden Reed that like go right through him.
Yeah, Reed not having his best game.
All right. Sean Clifford time, man.
All right, well, you don't want Clifford throwing an interception. This just going to be run the clock.
Dude, we're running it. So I'm gonna be interested to know if Dallas actually, since it's playoff football, if Dallas burns their timeouts and like refuses to accept defeat. Flag for what?
Jesus Christ, the refs blew that dead before Taylor even stopped moving his
For
legs.
what? What's this flag on?
False start on, I think they said on number 70.
Yeah, I think it's Rasheed Walker.
No, Walker's 63.
Oh, okay. 70. Who's 70?
I don't know who the fuck 70 is. Could be the refs got the number wrong. They do that
Royce
all the
Newman.
time.
Royce Newman's in the game.
Oh God, we got Royce Newman in the game.
Yeah, 70's Royce Newman, man. Yep, there he is, right there. Yep. I think it's safe to say Royce Newman's probably not in the team next year.
Yeah.
His time's done.
Holy cow. I mean, I think the one offensive lineman I'm most curious about, because I expect that Nijman is gone. I don't think he's going to want to come back after the way the coaching staff kind of put him in the doghouse. So I'm interested about John Runyon. He's oscillated between a below average to above average starter for us, but he's never been a real difference maker. Do we pay a guy like that? Or like, what if he's willing to take a hometown discount? Like, would we keep him?
I'm not sure. If he would take a hometown discount or not. Maybe. I mean, the team looks like it's on the up and up, so you're not only potentially taking a hometown discount, you're going to be doing it to compete for a championship potentially. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, and it's like I'm curious what other teams would, who would give above average starter money for a guy that you might get average play out of.
Lots of teams. Especially with that new TV deal coming in play that's increasing the cap by quite a bit.
Well, I mean, Chicago is going to have a shit ton of cap money. Maybe they pick them up. They love their
Chicago. Chicago's got. I mean, not for nothing. Chicago could be dangerous. Chicago went on a run late in the season, and they have 2 picks in the first round. And if they trade that first overall pick, and they accumulate like 4 years worth of more first round picks, oh my God, I don't even want to.
Yeah, they've got a lot of draft capital and free agent money. They're going to be something to contend with.
Mm-hmm. All right. We are strictly in clock burn mode. We just went 3 and out. I think it's our first 3 and out of the game, actually.
I think so too. I agree with the calls though. You don't let Sean Clifford throw the ball there and risk an interception.
No, you're just burning clock at this point. Did Dallas burn any timeouts?
I don't think so.
Nope. Yeah, they did. They only have
one
wait,
timeout. Actually, yeah, shit, they did. They did.
Yes,
the broadcast is just doing a terrible job of actually reporting this stuff.
Do we let this clock run down and take a delay of game?
No, I think we'll punt it.
Yes, we do. Nope, we don't. We get it off right at the end.
Okay. Last second. Yeah. All right. Don't let any big special teams plays. Nice. Fair catch at the 9.
All right. Hey, we got this in the bag. Just give up those short underneath things. They might score another touchdown on this, but by the time we get the ball back, it's going to be less than 2 minutes to go, and we'll just be able to take knees and win this out. Hey, on to San Francisco, dude. So let's just we should probably just talk about it now. We got San Francisco next week, man. In San Fran. I don't think it's called Candlestick Park anymore. I don't know where the hell they play. I don't know what it's called. Um, is it Candlestick Park?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, San Francisco's best team in the fucking NFC, and they've looked dominant all year, except for get him, Van Ness. Get him, Van Ness. Yes, nice.
I would have liked to have seen Van Ness try to swap for the fumble there.
Yeah. The only bad loss San Francisco's had all year, I believe, is against Baltimore, and they looked really bad against Baltimore.
Well, yeah, so they got blown out by Baltimore. Purdy had a 4-interception game. But they did have that 3-game losing streak. I think it was something like weeks 4 to 7 or something.
Oh, there's CD getting his. There's that big play.
Well, that's what you can't allow here. You can't allow if you're going to play prevent defense. You can't allow the 40-yard shot.
Well, we got who we got back here on. It's on Ballantyne.
That's Ballantyne.
And the safety coverage was 39. Who's 39 for us?
I don't fucking know.
Zane Anderson. Zane Anderson.
White. I don't want any white safeties out there. We're not to that far down the bench. Come on.
Oh, wow. They're running it. That's surprising. It's getting chippy. Oh, getting chippy. Oh, shit. Someone's getting. Slayton's getting ejected. Slayton's getting ejected.
Yo, dude, Slayton, don't do dumb shit like this. Like, you never know what the league is going to do. You know, they could say guys suspended for the next game. Like, I mean, that was a pretty egregious. Like, yeah, the guy was in Slayton's face, but Slayton just fucking slams him down to the ground.
Did they eject him? All right, he's still in the game.
No ejection, which I'm a little surprised. He kind of fucked that dude up.
Yeah. Hey, Slayton, don't make that penalty ever again, but bring that same type of mentality to San Francisco with you next week.
Yeah, so like I was saying, like San Francisco, they did have that 3-game losing streak earlier in the year where they were just kind of playing sloppy all around. Purdy didn't look great. If I'm LaFleur, I'm looking at that game tape.
That was a real quick touchdown.
I'm figuring out what I can exploit, what weaknesses were shown in that slide. It's going to be tough. I mean, in the Rodgers years, we just always struggled when we were traveling to the West Coast, just almost never did well. Maybe Love plays differently, or maybe that's a LaFleur problem. I don't know.
Hey, not for nothing, man. I don't like the way that we're just giving up points like this freaking quickly against Dallas. Get him.
Yeah. I mean, Dak just gets that 2-point conversion. You're talking 16-point game. It's technically a 2-score game now. There's 3.5 minutes left. We've seen a lot of crazy shit in our Packers playoff days.
Like, it's a 2-score game. They get this onside kick here. You know, anything could happen.
I almost wonder here
if you put Love back in.
If we see Love come back in.
I don't think so, because I think you still run the ball. Like, you're still just going to run the. So they have one timeout. You could get the ball. Dallas could get the ball back around like the 2-minute warning, though.
Well, I think even just having Love in the game, even if he's only going to hand off, you at least get a little bit of a threat of maybe it's going to be a play action throw. Whereas Clifford, they know we're not going to throw with him. Yeah, I don't like us making this game. It's all right.
Oh, what is
Don't
going
touch the
on?
ball. Don't touch.
Oh, they were watching it 'cause they didn't go 10 yards yet.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't get anywhere
Yeah.
close to 10 yards. That's why I was saying don't touch the
Mhm.
ball. It would have been a penalty. We lead the NFC in NFC Championship game appearances since 1995.
Jerry Jones. Oof, he's the man. Is that Love back in?
Love is back in.
No, we put Love back in. No shit. All right. And Jones is back in too. Wow. All right, we put our starters back into this game.
Yeah, I I don't want to see anything crazy happen. You know, we've seen too much. I let the starters go do their jobs.
Dude, LaFleur, not for nothing. LaFleur's got to get to this locker room and look at Joe Barry and be like, dude, are you fucking serious, man? Like, I gave you a 30-point lead and you fucking blow it in the fourth quarter, and I got to put my starters back in and put them at risk of an injury because you fucking suck at your job.
I mean, if nothing else, silver linings, man. This should be the final nail in the coffin of the Joe Barry experiment.
Dude, the fact that you
I
got to
mean,
put your starters back in tells you everything you need to know.
yeah, like if I told you at the start of this day that we'd be giving up at least 32 points to Dallas, I don't think anyone would have picked us to win. You're typically not winning a playoff football game if you give up 32 points. Joe Barry's got to go, man.
Yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely.
And we're in a 3rd and 7 here. So this is exactly why you put Love in here.
So,
Yes,
do you
maybe we
throw it
do just
now?
run this ball, but you got to give Dallas the threat that you could pass to try to pick up the first.
I think we throw it. Okay, we take that. So, if you run it, the ball, the clock, they still have the 2-minute warning. All right. So it's not even like you're going to be able to burn a full 40 seconds off the clock anyway. I think you throw it and you try to pick up a first down because if you pick up a first down, that's game. Then you can kneel it and the game's done.
Yeah.
Throw it. Yeah. Call up a good play. Send your best players out there for one more play. See if we can't pick up a first down.
Emmitt Smith out there.
On the Green Bay sideline. Yeah, we do throw it. I don't like that play call, but
Oh, come on, Kraft. Fucking in your hands, man. What are you
yep.
doing?
All right. And we're punting it out. Hey, dude, it's still kind of a fucking ball game, man. Like they're not dead yet.
I mean, they would have to have a lot go right, but yes, I do have an uneasy feeling in my gut.
It sucks.
Dude, if Kraft actually fucking catches that, he probably could have powered into the first.
Do you
I
put your
wonder if that
starter?
ruins Love's perfect rating.
I'm gonna check right now, actually. God damn it, it did, dude. It ruined his perfect rating.
Fucking Tucker Crafts.
157.2.
All right,
Baker
so they
Mayfield
got
had a perfect QB
222.
rating. All right.
They are backed up. They are backed up. I would love to see a pick six here.
I think we have starters back in on defense now too, and they're going deep. And all right, would love to see a pick there and really end it.
I mean, it's tight coverage. Tight coverage comes up incomplete.
Wow, CD had him beat pretty good. I feel like Nixon caught back up because of the throw, but
Yeah.
Nixon didn't even have a chance to turn his head around and look for the ball. He was just chasing him down the whole time.
We've put Nixon on CD quite a bit. Another deep strike.
And that's going to take us to a 2-minute
complete
warning.
over the middle to Cooks. That's probably a 16-yarder.
This is going to take us to a 2-minute warning. Yep. Okay. Wow. All right. Hey, oof. 16-point game. They need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-pointers to tie this back up. I can't believe we let them back into the fucking game. Somewhat. To a point.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild how much we've dominated this game, and then you look at the scoreboard and they got 32 fucking points.
Yeah, like when we look back on this game 5, 6, 7 years from now, you're gonna look at the score and be like, oh, it's kind of it was somewhat of a high scoring close game. But if you really like break it down, it shouldn't have never been as close as it was. We dominated the whole game and we just fucking like let them back in at the end. Dallas has 16 points in the fourth quarter alone. And they're on the verge of putting up over 20 in the fourth quarter alone.
Well, and I also don't like the fact that they've had the chance to practice 2 onside kicks now.
Yeah.
So like the kicker's kind of getting dialed in on what to do. And Joe Barry, he is what he is. He's had 3 defensive coordinator stops. And a leopard doesn't change its spots. Like, he's going to play prevent here and take him down to the goal line, hope we burn enough clock. And as long as you can actually burn the clock, that works. But we're giving up these chunk 15, 20, 25-yard plays. You don't burn much clock that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's just make a play. It would be fitting and poetic if we could just get an interception on Dak to end the game. Show me these Papa John commercials. Hey, did you get a lot of snow in Buffalo? What's it look like for you outside?
Yeah, it's snowy. We got maybe a foot.
Not as bad as what people were saying.
It wasn't as crazy as I expected. They were like calling state of emergency, shutting down all travel and everything. But
don't think it was bad enough to shut down all travel.
I mean, there were some like whiteouts from the high winds, but that was intermittent. The snow itself, I didn't think was terrible. But I don't fucking care. I work from home, so I don't need to ever leave my house.
Oh, there you go. All right, 48-32, 2 minutes left in this game. Let's make sure Royce Newman doesn't go back in the game the rest of the fucking time. I just saw his smug ass face. I don't want him to go back in. 4 down linemen. Oh, pressure. We get through.
Yeah, that's Wyatt.
Is in trouble. And Ferguson is going to get out of bounds, though.
Yeah, that was nice penetration by Wyatt there. Made Dak quickly relocate.
Not for nothing. Dak's putting together a pretty good freaking stat line. 362, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 37 completions so far.
Yeah. Another completion to Ferguson. Ferguson looks hurt. He's going to stay on the sideline for this play, I think.
Yep. He tries to go back out. The coach stop him.
Yeah, I think it was the offensive court. No, yeah, I think it's the offensive coordinator. I know McCarthy calls the plays, but
all right, shotgun. Pollard to Dak.
Can we get him in bounds? Oh shit!
Dak fires deep.
CD's looking tired. I mean, if I look at time of possession, I guarantee Dallas actually won this time of possession.
Yeah,
time.
I would agree with
Oh,
that.
it's closer than I thought, but Dallas is winning by a minute. By a minute.
I mean, they've dominated fourth quarter in
Yeah.
terms of time of possession.
It's basically 29 minutes to 28 minutes.
All right. Well, we're looking at 3rd and 3 with 1:40 left.
Green Bay is giving up that middle of the field, hoping to keep them in bounds. And we somehow still give up a fucking sideline throw on 3rd down. I hate this play calling here in this fourth quarter. Like, Joe Barry's determined to give me a fucking heart attack before the season's over.
Oh man, I hope he's got a special plan whipped up for San Francisco, or
He
else
don't.
things could get ugly.
He don't. You know he doesn't. Get there. Oh my god, tackle him in bounds. Okay, thank you. Dude,
Like why
this is gonna
does our pass rush all of a sudden suck ass?
we're
in the
gonna
fourth
end up
quarter?
winning this game 48-40, probably, potentially. Like at the end of the day, it's gonna be a 1-score win. And Joe Barry's gonna be up at the podium and be like, win's a win, doesn't matter how close it is. Pick this off. CD almost comes down with that on this fucking amazing ass catch.
There is more time on the clock than I feel comfortable with right now.
Oh, 100%. Wow, CD comes really close to bringing that in.
Yeah, frankly, that. Well, I don't know.
He was
if
out of
would've had
bounds
his feet in
he was out of bounds
Yeah,
by the time he came down with it, but still.
yeah. No, that's a great effort by him.
We need a sack. Get a sack.
Well, I'm seeing no pass rush pressure here.
He's good. He's gonna get out of bounds. Take him in bounds. He didn't get out. Clock's running. Nice. Clock is running. Whew, thank God.
It's amazing to me to watch young players who just don't know to go out of bounds. Like how do you not know that at this point? You played all throughout college.
Get him. Sack. Nice. That could be game right there.
Is that Wyatt or who? Oh, that's Preston Smith.
Preston Smith. Preston's like, I've had enough of this bullshit. Fourth down play. They can't spike it.
Yeah, what are they doing here?
Wow, Preston Smith is gas. He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah,
They're
he
going
wasn't
deep.
even moving.
That's it. That is the game, man. Whew. All right, we won 48-32. Wow.
All right. Gonna come out for the kneel down. I think you give this to Jordan Love after the fucking backup offense couldn't get a goddamn first down. You let the starters come out in victory formation.
You mean give this kneel down to Love?
Yeah. I think it's a badge of honor to do the
Yeah.
kneel down, and when the backups
Yeah.
they literally couldn't get a first down.
Oh
I
shit,
wouldn't
Van
let
Ness is
them.
hurt. Looks like Van Ness is hurt.
He might just be tired. I don't know.
Yeah, Love is getting the kneel down. Jones in the backfield too. And all right, we are officially now on to San Francisco.
Well, my friend, I don't think you can call this season anything other than a resounding success.
Yeah, man.
Where it
We
goes
won
from
a playoff
here,
game.
who knows? Who knows? But
We won a playoff game with the youngest roster in the league since the 2003 Browns that went 0-16, by the way.
well, yeah. So as far as I know, we're the youngest team to ever make the playoffs. I think they started tracking it in 1978, and they've said that we're the youngest team since 1978. So
earlier than that, we're the youngest team to make playoffs since the 1974 Buffalo Bills. They put that graphic up earlier.
Okay.
I don't know if we're younger than the 74 Bills or whatnot, but we're younger team since then. So pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's we're building something special here.
Basically playing with college, like really good college players in a way.
All right. Well, I don't know. Should we do a quick run through the stats and then call it? I don't want to dive too much into San Francisco right now. Just kind of want to enjoy this win.
Yeah, all right. Jordan Love, 16 for 21, 272, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks. He wasn't sacked at all today. Tucker Kraft ruined his perfect fucking QB rating. He ended with 157.2. On the other side, Dak Prescott had a 400-yard passing game, almost all in garbage time. He completed 41 passes on 60 attempts. He attempted 60 passes. Jordan Love only attempted 21 passes, 3 times
That's
more.
crazy.
Disgusting. He
How
also
many
finished
runs did Pollard have?
15 for 56 and a touchdown. Dak Prescott finished with 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. He had QB rating of 89.8, which is actually a respectable QB rating considering where he was at in like the third quarter. All garbage time, but yeah. Aaron Jones, 21 carries for 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. Pollard, 15 carries for 56 yards and a touchdown. Let's see what's going on. Dobbs was our leading receiver, 6 receptions, 151 and a touchdown. Musgrave had a touchdown. Wicks had a touchdown. Jane Reed had 3 targets and no catches. No catches on the day for Reed. Watson only had 1 catch for 9 yards. Bo Melton had 1 for 7. Jones only had 1 catch for 13. Jones has not been utilized in the passing game too much this season.
Dude, how crazy is that? Like Dobbs had what? He had 100 yards in the first half, right?
Yeah, 102. Yeah.
Yeah, like he
Hold
did
out.
some major damage to them early on.
Yeah, and then we kind of cruised in the second half. We really didn't do much passing in the second half at all. On the other side, all that garbage time catches really made a really nice stat line for some of these players. CeeDee Lamb finished with 9 receptions for 110 yards on 18 targets. Yeah, Gallup had 6 catches for 103 yards.
Oh no
Ferguson,
shit.
yeah, Ferguson had 10 catches for 93 yards. They almost had 3 receivers with over 100 yards catching, all in the second half bullshit. He had 12 targets. Cooks had 6 for 47. Pollard had 7 for 29. I mean, come on. I know garbage time does that, but that's bullshit, dude. Um, Nixon had 11 tackles. Quay Walker had 11 tackles. Uh, Nixon had a sack. Campbell had a sack. Van Ness had a sack, and Preston Smith had a sack. We did finish with 4 sacks in the day. And a pick by Savage and a pick by Alexander. And for the most part, about does it.
And dude, both of those picks, huge picks. You know,
Yeah.
Obviously Savage's was a pick 6. Alexander's happened down in their own end zone, so we pretty much scored a couple minutes later. Massive plays.
Huge, man. Pulled out ahead, weathered the storm, 48-32. Green Bay moves on to the elite. Was it 8? How many teams left? 8 after this weekend's over. Elite 8, man. We made it to the top 8 in the league again.
Well, hey, so I've got one more hard question for you before we call it a night here. Who do you give the game ball to?
I give co-game balls to Aaron Jones and Jordan Love. Tough not to give one to Darnell Savage too, but Jordan Love and Aaron Jones.
I'm going to give it to the offensive line as a whole.
Yeah, actually,
I think they dominated.
Yeah. Yep. Wow, Jordan Love's the only QB in franchise history to win a playoff game in his first season as the primary starter. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's because Favre started like week 3. Nice. We get to watch Pack football for one more week, man. One more week. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday, but I got something to look forward to during the work week now.
Oh yeah, I mean your birthday weekend, we beat the Bears to get in. My birthday weekend, we beat Dallas to advance the divisional. We got to find someone else with a birthday that's a Packers fan.
We'll find them. If we could somehow get past San Francisco, I'm gonna be really fucking excited. But
Dude, if we were to beat San Francisco, I would suddenly feel pretty positive about our Super Bowl odds.
We could because at that point I feel like I mean San Francisco's the cream of the crop in the NFC.
Yeah. I mean, if we beat San Fran, realistically, we probably face, I don't know, Philly or the Bucks or maybe the Rams in the championship game.
Who's the
I
3
I
seed?
3 seed is the Lions.
4
I think
seeds
the
the
Rams are going to beat
Eagles.
the Lions tonight.
I think the Rams are too. And Philly's looked terrible lately. I think Detroit
Yeah, so
loses. Man, that would be wild if it was the Rams.
could be a good game. But
Yeah.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. San Francisco is a fucking buzzsaw that we're about to walk into.
This
Jordan
is about
Love just he played damn near perfect. He's gonna have to do it again next week.
this is gonna be the it's gonna I feel like it's gonna be the 2021 the 2020-2021 NFC Championship all over again in a way. But hopefully we can stop the run a little bit better this time around.
All right, my friend.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'm vibing. I'm enjoying it, and it's
I'm
been a
a-
hell of a season. Let's enjoy it for one more week.
Instead of a go pack go, I'm gonna leave you with one thing before I let you go for the day. All right. How about them Cowboys? Go pack
Go Pack.
go.